Yeah, we litty. Yo, shout out to everybody here in the building. What is popping, man? My brother Stu just called me. He's on his way right now. The link I sent him first, I guess, is not working, so I got to resend it. But shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet. You already know what time it is. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Let me send this over one more time to my brother Stu. Hold on real quick, y'all. One second. Everybody wipe them feet, wipe them feet. All right, here we go. Boom. All right. Send it over. Stu, check your IG, check your Twitter. And I'll also send it to your Facebook as well. Real quick, y'all. 3 the hard way. Talk that shit, man. Let's get it. Shout out to Vega, Ant-Man, T-Wave, Mr. Big. Fuck you, the best name on YouTube. You already know what time it is. Shout out to my dog, Eddie, 909. Raider Geo. Shout out to all my guys, man. Let me send this over one more time real quick. Shout out to our brother Stu. Stu, check the there you go. Boom. All right. I've been calling wasted. I don't know. I think he fell asleep with his old ass, but we here though. Let me see. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Sultan and Loco Sick, R Vega, Mick Raider, Johnny, Lenny, Danger. Let's have some fun tonight, you guys. We're going to talk some Raiders football for sure. Talk about the latest injury report. Talk about the matchup. We all know the history. This is a very, very, very historical, look, these teams are very competitive when it comes to one another. You know what I'm saying? This is legendary work right here with the Raiders and Steelers. So I can't wait. Saturday night, both 6-8, playoffs on the line. This is going to be dope. Real quick, man, I got my brother in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Yo, man, what's good? Long time no see.
Yes.
Happy to be on the show. I got Pat back here.
Shout out to my boy Pat in the building.
Oh, what's happening?
What's good, my bro, man? Hey, real quick, too, you guys, since Stu just came on, everybody in the comments section, do me this favor real quick. Tell him, Kirk, congratulations, man. Our bro Stu just the Hall of Fame class of 2022 for Purdue Athletics, you guys. That is a big, big deal. Shout out to our brother Stuart Schweiger. Class of 2022 Hall of Fame Purdue Athletics. That is big.
And Graphk, I appreciate that very much because really that was kind of my last little thing I wanted to kind of get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It took me a while to get over, like, you ain't gonna win a Super Bowl. Or no, you ain't gonna play in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna coach in the Super Bowl, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I say this, I use this kind of analogy. The athletic Stu died about 4 years ago. I buried him. I mourned him very much, but he's gone. So this was kind of the last thing I was looking to get. And about 2 months ago, Mike Babinski, the athletic director, gave me a call. And at first, I got a call from his secretary, right? And she's like, Mr. Babinski would like to meet with you, Stuart. And I'm like, what are you?
That sounds like the beginning of a porn, too.
Well, but I'm like, oh shit, what did they find out? What did I like? What? This dude's gonna take my season tickets or something, right? And
yeah,
so he called me and he said, I want to congratulate you on being inducted into the 2022 class. So I think the stat is out of 9,000 former Purdue athletes, coaches, and administrators, 172, 173 have been inducted. So it's a tremendous honor. I mean, guys like Bob Greasy and Rod Woodson and Mike Allstott and Glenn Robinson and Gene Cady and guys like this. It's a very, very what do I want to say? It's a very special class to me, and I appreciate you saying that, man. And the event's going to be in February. My plan is it's like,
can I come out?
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
I want to come out.
Let me do this. I want to formally invite you and your wife, if you guys want to come out. It's February. I'll tell you, it's like 18th, 19th, or 20th. It's a weekend.
Okay.
Saturday is kind of the day where we have like a banquet, and it's kind of where I can get up and talk. And
yeah. Oh shit, I gotta be there for that one.
Well, here's my goal is on Sunday we're actually getting introduced during the halftime of the Purdue Ohio State basketball game, which Purdue right now is #1 in the country for basketball.
Yeah.
Mackey Arena. And I hate saying this, I have not been to a boys basketball game since I think maybe like my freshman year. But it's one of the top 3 places to watch a basketball game.
Yeah, legendary. That's a legendary school, bro.
Yeah.
Legendary.
So my goal is to get introduced at halftime and be kicked out of the game by probably by the end of the third quarter. It's kind of my goal. So I would.
Knowing you, that it's very possible that it can be even earlier than that.
Well, I gotta make it till halftime. I gotta make it till halftime. I'm gonna be fired up because I hate Ohio State. So
yeah.
But
definitely.
No, it's a great honor, and I'm very happy. It's gonna be a fun time, and I'd love. I know Pat would love to see you.
Shout out to my boy Pat, my guy right there, man.
Pat, maybe sit down for a sec, Pat, and just talk about the reunion weekend. What'd you think? What do you think of the Raiders?
So, for those who don't know, my brother Pat right here, let people know.
So Pat Johnson, John Johnson, from St. Louis. Here.
Hold on, Stu, get the fuck out the way and let Pat. Let
me introduce him. Well, let me introduce him, right? I can't let him talk about himself, man. St. Louis. Came to Purdue 93 safety, strong, free. Played for the Miami Dolphins, the Green Bay Packers. He's lived here. He works at a place called Tate and Lyle, and I knew Pat because he was kind of one of the couple like OG alumni that would actually come back, and I remember him on the sideline. He'd always just kind of, hey, Stu, just, keep it going or whatever. And we would, my senior year, I wasn't allowed legally to go out to the bars. So none of it was my fault. It was all BS. And so we would have house parties. And Pat came and I said, Pat, come upstairs to my room. And I said, hey, man, we kind of met then and had a shot of Sambuca or whatever. But then we really connected about 6 months ago. Yeah. And become probably, one of my closest friends. And
yeah.
When we watched film, it was like, it was funny just how our style was very, very similar. And it's been a great connection to have, because as a former player, right? Like it's hard to connect with people. And Pat, and then we're bringing in Chike O'Keefer. But yeah, everybody, this is Pat Johnson, man. He's coming off of a little bit of a surgery. So he's just now getting back kind of into the swing of things. He had his family Christmas yesterday. Dope. And we're going to do the show, and then we might, see what
paint the town a little bit.
Paint the town gold.
Now, Tim, this is one thing that me and him have both in common in Vegas. We both didn't know where the fuck Stu was at 100% of the time. So one second we're in one room, right? And then Stu is in another room with JT. I'm not going to say what's going on with JT the Brick and a bunch of other motherfuckers. So we're all bouncing around from the alumni party. And that night was so fire, man. We got to meet everybody. We got to kick it with Tim Brown, Marcus Allen, Everybody.
Tim Brown, didn't it?
Yes,
Time,
yes,
man. Yeah.
yes, yeah. But
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead, Tim. Go ahead.
No,
Talk
I
that
had a
shit.
blast, man, with you guys and being out there. I met my idol too, Lester Hayes.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
Speak on that.
Yes, it was just like, man, I was just, I don't know, I was dumbfounded, right? I couldn't really say anything because I met my hero, right? And you know how he was, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a bad dude.
Bad motherfucker.
But no, I had great fun with you, especially. What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Your boy, man. I heard he had a real good rap song that you were digging. Talk about some what do you say, turf toe or some turf toe, something like that, right? You was digging that, right? You were digging.
That shit is ass. No, but I'll say this, man.
I think the term was asparagus.
Asparagus.
Yes, very vegetable like. Yeah, man. But I'll say this, man. That was a hell of a day. We had a lot of fun. Vegas was just fun in general. We ran around, just kicked it with everybody. I reached out to Khalif Barnes today, you guys. I tried to get him on the show with us. He did not respond. Shout out to Khalif. I know he got a lot going on in his own personal world, so I wasn't expecting him to jump on some last minute shit, but I did send Khalif a text. I was like, man, look, we got some Raiders, we got some former players. Why not get Khalif Barnes on with us to come talk some shit too? But he'll respond, and I'll get him on here soon. But Stu, what did
I just want to make sure Pat. I want to get Pat on here.
I just want to mess with you, man, because you're cool as hell.
Yeah,
no, Pat, my dog.
Cool as hell, man.
Pat, Tim,
right there.
Yeah, hey, Pat, Tim, like everybody that we was kicking it with, bro. That shit was fun as hell.
Tim, yeah.
Wasn't Tim over there yesterday?
Tim Johnson.
Who was there? Yes, was Pat? Did you pull up yesterday?
I did.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
I could have swore, Stu, you said something about Tim. So
Brown?
Tim Brown? No,
Tim Johnson.
Oh, Tim Johnson.
I haven't actually talked to Tim Johnson in a little while. I need to give that guy a call. But yeah, I just wanted to get Pat on here just to say what's up.
I just want to mess with you, dog.
That's my boy right there. Hey, I'm gonna get your number from Stu, bro. We got to talk.
I'll send it to you for sure.
Shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that subscribe button on our brother Stuart Swagger's channel. He has one on YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think he has about 2,000 subscribers now somewhere.
Yeah, I know I am. I'm over 2K. Yep.
Let's run him up. Let's run him up.
Dude, I got to like 2.5 strikes, bro, for a little bit there. And it was just because of playing music. So I'm amazed at how some people can get strikes on some things and then other people get on it and talk about the most ignorant, racist crap, and they don't get flagged or anything. You know what I'm saying? So
the thing is,
good. I'm clear. I got no flags. I'm.
The thing is this, dude. Once you get monetized, all that shit is out the window. So like that's what kind of sucks. It's like you get to have fun before you hit that 1,100 mark, right? Before you get monetized, you get the watch hours and shit, and then it's like professional as hell at that point. You know what I mean? So for someone like you that just loves this shit, like, to be real, bro, fuck being monetized, bro. Just have fun.
I know that's what I do. I go on and just just unmonetize or whatever. Yeah. So
I want to ask you this.
I'm super pumped to be on, man. I missed talking Raiders football with you. This year's been entertaining. I mean, I thought last year couldn't get, after last season, I'm thinking, man, like maybe this year we'll have a little constant, where it's not like, just up and down and blah, blah, blah.
Let me ask you this. Have you been watching some football, the Raiders? Have you been watching some?
No, I have. Yeah, I have.
What, in your eyes, what is the problem? Or is there multiple issues? Like what's the problem? Hey, they talk that shit. Look, bro. Look, you know we're not politically correct over here.
I would say this. I go back to the first 4 games, and my memory's not the best, but the first game, 3 interceptions. That game's going to be on Carr. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The next game against Arizona, is that the next game? Arizona.
So you're going game by game.
So yeah, you have the first game right, 3 picks. Next game, Arizona.
Yes.
I felt Arizona, obviously Renfro screwed us
Yes.
terribly.
Yes.
And Crosby, who's having a good year, great year, you got to make that tackle, right?
Yes.
On Murray, right?
Hey, Kyler's a slippery dude, though.
I know. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy, but
yeah.
So
see, this is the battle here, right? You're up 20-0 pretty much at the half. I think 20-0, 20-3, some shit like that. I was at the game, so I was there. I remember it.
How was that stadium?
What? Oh no, it was at Allegiant.
That wasn't in Arizona?
No, it was in Vegas.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. But the thing was, man, it was this. The O put up a bunch of points in the first half, and then they just completely shit the bed in the second half. So it's easy to blame the defense, right? Because you're like, damn, the defense rolled up, but the defense did what they were supposed to do in the first half, and the O did what they were supposed to do, but then they both shit the bed in the second half. So to be honest, it was all around just a complete a team effort of just complete utter bullshit in that game. You know what I'm saying? So DC, the defense, Josh McDaniels, everything completely. Offense just shit the bed in that game.
So remember, I'm trying to stay on my train of thought here. All right, you.
I know how you are. Go ahead.
So again, I look at the first game, loss, Carr. Second game, loss, Crosby and Renfro. Third game was Titans, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Titans. You have Darren Waller
dropping the end zone.
Not only drop it, but they get the touchdown, right? So then you have Waller, and then I'm thinking that last 2-point conversion. You have number 10, who I really like. What's his name? Hudson, number 10, the receiver.
Mac Hollins.
Hollins.
Yep.
That dude was on fire that game against Tennessee, and Carr was playing great. On that 2-point conversion, you have Hollins and Devontae Adams on the left, and 84 and Waller on the right. And he doesn't even like acknowledge these dudes.
There was no reads on that one. Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah. So then what would be the next game then?
So we started off. Well, no. Tennessee, I don't believe was the third week. I think.
No.
Was it? You know what? Let me go. Shout to Sean. He said Waller dropped 3 TDs against the Titans. Let me get back to this. Look, I'm gonna go this because I know how Stu is. He takes notes. He sits down. He writes shit.
I need to pull.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring up the schedule. Okay. Titans were week 3. The Broncos were week 4, and I was at that game as well.
And we won.
Yes.
Okay. So here was the thing. Before that Broncos game, I'm looking at it going, here's the disappointing thing about those 3 losses. Was like there are certain guys on each team that players, coaches, management, fans look to, like when things aren't working, right? Like, what do we get? Like, like, when I was a freshman, Drew Brees, Matt Light, and these guys, like, what are we gonna like? Just what are we doing? Like, you're looking for those guys, and I'm thinking, and not only that, the leaders, but guys who are captains. But literally, what it comes down to is the guys who are making the most money. Those are it's a business. That's how it is. And I'm looking at it going, man, all the dudes that you think would to look at for this leadership to turn things around are the ones that are the reasons we're losing these. I know it's not 1 play or 2 plays, but if you were to look at it like,
no, you're right. Waller played a significant role in losing the game. DC has played a significant role in losing some games. Max with the, I believe
that was very limited. That
no, but not even just that play. A few weeks back against the Rams, he had an offsides call that killed us in the fourth quarter. Or was it a fourth quarter? Yeah. When the Rams came down and beat us, you know what I'm saying?
So what I'm looking at, I'm like, when they're having this player, and I think that was their first, player meeting.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there going, if I'm looking at that meeting as far as the leaders go, the only one that could have any credibility at that point to say anything would be Devontae Adams. Because I'm thinking like Renfro can't say nothing. Waller can't say nothing.
Apparently, Devontae has went in there and expressed himself multiple times, and he's also stormed the fuck out the locker room. Like, I'm sick of this shit.
That guy is a freaking monster, dude.
Oh, he's different, bro. He's different. I got to ask you.
Here's the thing. Is he just decided, like, I'm going to make one-handed catches from now on? Like, I don't need.
Bro, at this point, I just feel like he's just doing that shit just because he can. like he's that good, bro. He's
He's just out there
good.
freestyle. Wait, hold on. Let me.
Yeah. No, hold on. Shout out to Junior. He says, Stu, in your entire NFL career, did you ever feel like the NFL is scripted? Because there's been a lot of talk as of late about,
I know, man.
Because I like that Junior said that, because we're going into a game that's literally
thanks, Junior.
50 years from pretty much this Christmas, with Franco just passing away. Rest in peace to the legend. But it's insane to me how this now it looks as though
stories lining up.
It's a storyline, right? Like Pittsburgh's going to come out and they're going to ball the fuck out because of Franco. He was supposed to get retired. They're supposed to retire his number and all kind of other shit. Like, do you believe in that? As a football player, because I know that no one's ever came up to Stu and said, lose on purpose.
No. Here's the deal. I can say, I'm not gonna. Hey, Pat, I'm not going to say guaranteed or always right, but I'd say 99% of any games, as far as players go, it's really hard to change the outcome of a game just being one guy, right? Like, and football players, we are a very alpha male, narcissistic, like you need to think that you're the baddest motherfucker out there, and there's no way in hell you're gonna on TV like let a dude score on you, right? Now, after seeing some stuff, referees, the whoever they're calling in New York that takes 8 or 9 minutes during a penalty.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some of the stuff and going, like, you can't script, it's almost like you can't script it any better. And I'm thinking, okay, here you go. You have New England Patriots coming in.
Yeah, that's a game.
You have Belichick's basically child out there.
Yeah.
Former player. And I'm wondering, what in the fuck?
I've never seen any shit like that before.
And they threw it. And
they went off script with that play too.
What was he just sitting back there just hanging out? And they just
crazy. No. Fuck all that. What did Jacoby expect to do throwing the ball back to Mac Jones? He's at that point, he can't throw the ball anymore. So what do you expect your quarterback to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't
get it, and I'm thinking,
but not that though, Stu, not just that. Because the Tuck rule came back, we beat them. That was, and they took that game off primetime, which is funny because that was the best way to end the game ever. But the Rams game previously, right? Baker Mayfield comes in on 2 days notice, doesn't know the playbook. Is that
98-yard drive,
2-yard line, no timeouts. Oh shit, damn it, my Wi-Fi is tripping. Can you see me?
I can see you. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. 98 yards, no timeouts, and Baker Mayfield, and you see the defense that Patrick Graham puts out there. And you're like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, I was talking to Chuck Pagano, and he's like, Stuart, what the fuck were they doing?
Yeah.
Like even Baker Mayfield was like, is he like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
No help over top. Like what?
Yeah.
In the red, like, oh my God. Like I don't. I thought about this too. I said it'd be much better because the Super Bowl's in Vegas next year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel it's a better movie. I hate saying that. It's a better script for us to go there, and this isn't our year right now.
Yeah.
And again, I hate saying that because there's I'm not putting that on any players, but some of this shit with these referees, they have way too much authority, dude.
Yeah.
Way too much power. And they're making the game about them. They got their little buff fuking neoprene, tight ass shirts on. Like, I want the referee that's like, just, he's got one leg longer than the other, and he's just, doing this, like, he's just out there to call the game, right?
Yeah.
Like, not to dictate the game. Because you literally, if you wanted to, could call a penalty. You could find something on every play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
And to make a call on something that changes the outcome of a game, and it's off of a personal decision that referee makes, or whoever in New York, when a lot of
what about the previous
money's involved,
What about the previous play where Max Crosby got held in the end zone, which would have turned into a safety, and pretty much, and pretty much wrapped that game up like that. Like, and Max Crosby was held pretty much every fucking play that game.
Yeah. No,
So, okay. So speaking of script,
hey, let me say this though. And we talked about this yesterday. I do want to, I thought Derek Carr improved. I think he's God, he makes it so hard though, because then he'll do these plays and you're like,
yeah,
that just they make zero sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like I'm looking like that pass on like the 8-yard line where he just it was like a punt. And even if we got a field goal,
he threw a pick in the end zone to go instead of half, right? Against the Rams. Yeah.
And we lost by 2 points. So those 3 points probably could have helped us.
Could have won the game. Yeah, definitely.
But I'm like, as a 10-year vet, and again, a guy who I love very much, Chuck Pagano, was like, that's why Carr, and I don't want to he just said that those decisions is why.
Chuck is retired right now, right? Chuck is not actively.
He's retired. No, he's retired.
So former Indianapolis Colts head coach, you guys, Chuck Pagano,
he actually has a weekly spot on the punter wrestler.
Yes,
on Thursdays.
Okay. Yeah, but he on Pat's show, but he can speak his mind though, so it doesn't matter.
He can't. Yeah, and again, he's not talking about it. But he said that's why Carr just can't make that next jump to an elite Hall of Fame quarterback.
Because when he's great, he's fucking great. Yes. But when he's terrible, he's fucking terrible.
For first downs, he's scrambling.
Yes.
He's comfortable in the pocket. And then all of a sudden you're like, just when I wanted to like, get behind you, and you're like, oh man, where are we? And the other thing is that concerned me was the comment that he made about during the play, I'm really thinking of where coach wants me to throw it. And I'm going, man, that's high school shit.
Yeah.
You're a 10-year Gold Star captain.
Yeah.
You do what the fuck you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've earned the right to fucking throw it to where you want to throw it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I heard that, I'm like, either the coach is just a tired, like just egomaniac and won't let him do.
I don't see that because
I don't either.
No, because Josh is very he has really good rapport with these players. You could tell his relationship is really close with them. I don't see that.
I know this. I know when everyone, again, just kind of like last year, right?
My apologies, you guys, about my Wi-Fi. If it is going in and out, it was snowing out here in Dallas today, and I'm in my garage.
Oh no, yeah, we're getting hit right now too, man.
Yeah. So my apologies, y'all. Real talk. Go ahead.
What was I gonna say?
You were talking about about DC not doing what he wants to do out in the field, and basically saying, in his presser.
Well, and this, I want to make this, and I've been preaching this to Pat and Chike Okafor and Chike O'Keefer and some of my players. Again, when you're a Raiders player, you're held to a different standard. There's a certain expectation that your teammates and the fans and opponents expect from a Raiders player.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does that mean you're going to make every play and you're supposed to win every game? No.
Mm-hmm. But
you don't take no fucking shit, right? Like there's certain shit you keep to yourself,
mm-hmm.
and there's certain shit you in public. And not only Raiders players, but Raiders fans are held to a different expectation, right?
Yeah.
And when you are the leader of the Oakland Raiders and you're on national TV putt-pooing and pouting and crying, I have nothing against crying. I cry. Hey.
No. Real quick. I love that you said Oakland. Go ahead. Keep going. No. I love that shit. Keep going.
If you feel that shit coming up, hey, guy, I need a minute.
Yeah.
But don't show that shit in public.
But you know what's funny?
It's not a good look.
I hate it, but at the end of the day, we have won 4 out of 5 since then.
I know.
No, I didn't like it either.
It's just it's like, again, like there's like the other team looks at that and I'd be like, fucking, is it fucking crying? Is he crying right now?
Yeah. Like, shout out to our brother Wasted in the building.
What's going on, man?
Hey, Wasted, I want to apologize. These last couple of days have been busy as hell for me with the kids finishing school and them traveling. And I saw your missed calls, dude. And
he was just checking in, bro. He was just checking in.
I appreciate that. And I talked to Docs yesterday, and I was hoping I was going to see you. So I would have reached out yesterday, but
still, it's okay, man. I know you were busy at the North Pole. Making gifts right now.
Pat's looking for snow bunnies right now.
Hey, you know what's funny? So I'm actually happy that I have you both on the show today because not only you guys both my brothers and I love you guys dearly, but you guys were actually around when Franco played. So how do you guys feel about this game coming up on Saturday night?
Oh my God!
You guys were probably about 30 years old when the Immaculate Deception happened. So how do you feel? Rest in paradise again.
Motherfucking.
But how do you old motherfuckers feel about this game coming up Saturday night?
Hey, Stu, you know what's funny about that? See, Graphk is like that little river in Egypt. He's in denial. You are an old son.
I've always heard that. Denial's not just a river in Egypt. Yeah.
He is an old son of a bitch too. So if we were there, we witnessed this, we were drooling on ourselves and throwing up. You were a mere tadpole about to fertilize an egg and come out, motherfucker. So I don't want to hear this shit. How do I feel about Franco Harris dying, bro? I think that he's NFL.
How did he pass away?
Nobody really. I didn't really hear.
I haven't heard anything yet either. It's just random, like, and it's weird because
he looked good at the draft. I thought,
yeah, bro, really good.
Man, it's scary shit, dude. It's. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what's funny to me? I don't even want to say what I think it is. You know what I'm saying? But look, you are no. Seriously, bro. It's just so many people that are just dropping dead, and there's so many things that have happened, and there's certain things that people had to get. We're not gonna really talk about it on this channel, but it's just weird. Yeah, it's just weird. People just dropping dead out of nowhere. It's just
no. You ain't lying, bro. We talked about that the other day. I'm one of them that did, and yeah, I know what you mean. But I get it.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Like when we talk about this shit, man, it's sad, bro. Because when I see guys like Franco Harris die, man, it just makes me feel like, damn, I'm getting old. Because he's one of them guys you always think that's always gonna be there, man.
Yeah,
like Jim Brown, Franco Harris, guys like that. Like it's sad, man. It sucks. Even though he was a Steeler, man, he was a well-respected member of the National Football League community.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I was gonna say that's the funny thing about human beings as a race or culture is death and birthdays. We get emotional. It's not for the person. It's because it's showing us that we're, like you just said, we're getting close to our expiration date, right? Like, it's like, yeah, I know that sucked he died, but damn, that makes me feel old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about, it's like, and that's how it is. And I think me and Pat were just talking about that. Like, it goes by so fast. And I never had a chance to meet him. Obviously, a great player. I'm not going to sit here and, fucking blow the guy and tell him I love him and all this shit like everyone else does. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, we know how that shit go. Yeah,
people die, and that's what happens. And hey, I mean, I hope his family's good and everything, but I'm sure he lived a long, good health. I mean, he lived a life that I hope he wanted to live. And shit, he went out. I think he did pretty well for himself.
Hey, he lived a long life, man. He lived a long. You spoke to Rod Woodson the other day. When you spoke with Rod, did Franco already pass away, or that was before that?
So when did Frank pass away?
Franco passed 2 days ago, right?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Okay. I don't think Rod knew about it. I know I didn't know about it.
Okay.
I didn't know. One of the reasons I have been in contact with Rod so much is because the Purdue head football coaching job, Jeff Brown went down to Louisville, and the head coaching job became available. And I was calling all the guys I knew, and I know Rod is coaching the Las Vegas Vipers, or Is it Vipers or
Vipers?
Rattlers? I think Rattlers maybe, or
I thought
whatever.
it was a Vipers. Vipers.
Is it Vipers? I said, Rod, man, would that be something you want to do? He said, yeah, I'd love to do it, but he goes, I just don't think it's. I've tried, and they're just on a different path. And we got a guy, Ryan Walter, I want to say, defensive coordinator from Illinois. I'm very excited about the kid. But when I was talking with Rod, this is going to be completely off topic, so I'm going to say whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go there. We were talking about the one thing about the game that disappoints us from a football IQ point is we don't see the pre-snap recognition. We don't see the situational football. We don't see the guys communicating, and it's like, again, they're 11 guys on a team and they're playing together, but they're on their own little island. Like, there's a certain respect that comes with when you see guys like
communicating.
Yeah, man. And I've asked guys like Ray Buchanan and Chuck Pagano and Lou Anarumo, the defensive coordinator for Cincinnati, and there's a recurring theme that they feel the same way. Like, I don't know if guys study that much film anymore. I don't know if coaches make guys study much film anymore. I think it's more of you make sure you know what you're doing, but there's no, like, do you guys understand what I'm saying?
No,
I mean,
definitely.
I liked that part of it, because that was the part that was fun, was the studying, man, and like getting together with your teammates and, being able to call plays out and be aware of stuff. Because here's the deal, man, those players that played, Rod Woodson and Charles Woodson and Ed Reed and Frank Gore and, these guys that played 15, 16 years, you think those guys athletically could compete with any of those 21? No. But it's an old adage, they're not working hard, they're working smart.
Yeah.
I know by the formation and by the down and distance and what's going on, I'm not going to run way the fuck back there to run back here. I'm going to sit and wait for the guy to come to me and make the play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how those guys can play so long. Because physically, there is no way in hell they could match up with not even any college football player.
Yeah. That's crazy to have that conversation with Rod. Go ahead, Wasted. Go ahead.
You know what's crazy about it, though, Stu? I think a lot of this shit is not a generational thing. I think it's an approach to coaching.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these newer coaches are inserting themselves into the game in a way where they are trying to be the king on the chessboard. They're trying to make themselves the most important ingredient to what happens and what goes on. And I think that's the piece of it. Because, like, you look at what we got happening with the Raiders. Josh McDaniels, and listen, I've been a supporter of Josh McDaniels. I was a supporter when he hired him. You guys remember, I was always a supporter. Graphk.
Me too.
Was a supporter too. Yeah. A lot of people were calling for Harbaugh, and I said, look, man, Harbaugh is Gruden 2.0. They would have to give him the world for him to leave a job like Michigan, his dream job, a place he played and everything, to come here and take orders from another motherfucker. It's not happening, right?
Yeah, so, I got to interrupt just because I'm going to forget it. Did you guys watch the post-game interview at all of Harbaugh after they beat Purdue in the Big Ten game?
No.
If anyone gets a chance, just go post-game interview Harbaugh with the quarterback and number 7, the running back. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah,
and I don't know. Maybe
he's a weird dude, bro. Like when you hear about him sleeping on the floor with recruits and shit. He's a strange dude, bro.
It's fucking weird, bro.
Like, but the thing is this. I never wanted another coach to have that markham and control over this roster. I want a coach to coach. I want a GM to GM. I want a president to president. And I want an owner to own.
It sounds so simple, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound simple?
It sounds very, very simple, right? Because you don't want a baker to be a plumber. You don't want to be a butcher to be a mechanic. Everybody has
you're not going to hire a hairstylist to fucking change your oil and shit, man. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So that's what we're dealing with, right? So
that was a stupid fucking example. That was lame as hell. I don't know.
No, don't worry about it. Still, listen, man. You have a lame outfit on.
I'm just focused on
example. It's cool.
My bad.
I'll fuck with you, but seriously, guys. So now, what you're dealing with now is that you know, and I kind of lost myself here. You have like a guy like that, right? So we got a Josh McDaniel. We knew that that's what we wanted. But when you see the way he coaches, he doesn't have the kind of fucking, like, it just seems like he's inserting himself into situations that he doesn't need to. It's like, bro, this shit is 1 + 1 = 2. 1 + 1 doesn't equal 7, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know, if you run the football 25 times, you're fucking, what was it, 5-1 or some shit like that?
Yeah.
You're 5-1 when Josh Jacobs has over 100 yards. You won a certain amount of games when you have a certain amount of targets and yards to Devontae Adams. You don't have to figure this shit out. The playbook is out there for you. All you got to do is let these great players play and stop trying to fucking insert yourself into the game plan and outsmart yourself. And that's the only problem I have with him. And I feel like you have a lot of coaches in the National Football League that are doing that. Him, Brandon Staley, all these guys.
And what's funny is he's second in the league with most time per play in the league and efficiency.
Wait, say that again. What is it?
So Josh McDaniels, this is what Deshaun Reed tweeted out. He said the Raiders have been methodical. They use the second most time per play in the league, and they're efficient at it. They're 8th in yards per play, but they've been too predictable. And that's facts. That's facts. So that doesn't go together. It's like you're methodical as shit, but you're too predictable. Like, it's like being too complex, but being too simplistic. Like how does that, like, you have to figure out a balance of where you are with it. And I agree. Like what Tashawn said, that is definitely the definition of what Josh McDaniels' offense has been this year. Real shit. I just, we got to get better at that.
I don't understand. Oh, thanks, Dawson. I appreciate that, man. Boiler up. Football, it's not I hate saying it's a simple sport that coaches make very complicated. There's no such thing as a dumb football player nowadays. I mean, it's highly advanced. I mean, but you can really make it very simple. But these coaches, they have these egos, and their only way to show their dominance and their rule and their alpha maleness over people is by them having complicated shit that only they know, and they kind of hold the key, and they want to make other people fumble and bumble and get confused around them. And it's like, I don't know if that's the best thing that you can do for a head coach. For instance, Rod Woodson, he said, Stu, I'm going to go out and hire the best guys that know those positions better than me and let them coach. Yeah. As a head coach, like, I'm not going to hire those guys and then tell them what to do. And so many coaches do that. Like, I mean, I'd say 85% of these coaches hire guys around them that they know that they either, one, they know more than, or two, they can control. Or
so Stu, when Waller runs into Devontae Adams during a route, and Hunter Renfrow runs into Devontae, or Devontae runs into Hunter.
That game, Kansas City, like
yes, but what does that tell you as a former player?
Ask the question again. Sorry.
Okay, so you watched Darren Waller run into Devontae Adams this past week, right?
Forgive me, I did not see that. I'm sorry.
Well, it was pretty much the same shit that happened in Kansas City. Well, Hunter Renfrow and Devontae, the game ended after that play. What does that tell you as a player?
Well,
is it overly complicated?
Well, to me, it shows guys aren't preparing.
Okay.
Right. But that's double-sided, because is it too complicated for these guys? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guys that we're talking about are guys that have been around a long time.
Devontae is not gonna fuck up like that.
Bro, this is what I think has happened. I think that you got a guy like Renfrow who does a lot of off-schedule backyard shit, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And then you have
Hunter Renfrow is the #1 wide receiver of the NFL.
Yeah, and see, not for nothing. I mean, the Kansas
City
professor.
Chiefs, he's the professor, bro.
The Kansas City Chiefs have made a fucking
skip to my luau as fucking
the Kansas City Chiefs. That's all they do is backyard plays, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like Travis Kelce and shit. So I think the problem is that there's this changing of the guard with the Raiders offense. You got Hunter Renfrow, who was Derek's #1 guy last year, and he had the autonomy to break routes off and kind of do his own thing because he had that kind of rapport with Derek. Mm-hmm. Then you had Waller, who previous to that was the #1 guy. He was able to kind of do his own thing. And now you got Devontae Adams, who's the ultimate #1. And I think people don't know their role with this offense. Okay. I think guys are doing shit that they're not supposed to do. Because they feel like they have the autonomy to do it.
Let me read this real quick. Shout out to Solden. He said, interestingly enough,
what up, Solden?
He said it wasn't on Waller or Devontae, and that Waller thought he held on to the ball too long, which he's talking to DC, and thought it was a scrambling play, so he made a play.
Hold on, what player are we talking about now? What?
We're talking about Devontae and Darren Waller this past week.
Like the same type of
fucking play. But I guess Josh McDaniels, I didn't see this myself, but Sultan said it that Josh said it wasn't on Waller or Devontae. Apparently that Waller thought that DC held onto the ball too goddamn long.
So wait. So the coach, can I read that again?
Yes.
The coach said,
interestingly enough, Josh McDaniels said it's not on Waller.
So Waller was saying that he thought that Derek held on to the ball too long.
He thought it was a scramble drill.
He thought it was
yeah. He thought it was a scramble drill, so he just tried to break the route off and do something to get open. So
in a nutshell, he tried to just make something happen, make something out of nothing.
Waller.
Yes.
Waller. Okay.
So, okay, I can see that, but when you have this type of shit happen, consistently, there's a problem there. You know what I
mean? That's the thing. Yeah, when there's a
that just fucked me up. Stu, I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro. I didn't realize that it was somebody sitting behind you. That shit is like Friday when you didn't realize when Shorty's on the phone, there was a dude laying in the bed with her and shit like that. That fucked me up. Y'all I was like, wait a minute.
Wasted. My boy Pat is back there, the former NFL Green Bay Packers, Miami Dolphin, Purdue alum. That's my guy right there. That's my dog.
I got turf toe.
You got
I hope not. I hope that turf toe don't make you rhyme as terrible as that motherfucker.
Well, and I'm gonna tell you this: his girl needs to shut up too, because she's over there saying a bunch of stuff about the WNBA that doesn't make any sense, dog.
Oh my god!
Hey, Stu, but that's your girl though. That's your girl, bro.
Was.
She looks like a punch drunk boxer, Stu.
Yeah, she
got a sturdy chin.
She looks like
Jason Plumlee.
She's a Plumlee brother. It's like 11 of the motherfuckers.
She looks. I mean, and you know what? I played against Washington twice in bowl games. As a university, she's from Washington. I think she's got bad body odor, dude. I think she smells. I'm gonna say she looks like she's smelly.
You ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit.
You're terrible.
When Devontae and Waller said the offense is very complicated. So you know what's funny? So there's a guy, and I won't waste it to say his name because I know there was a guy that I said was going to make this roster, right? Wide receiver that ended up not making the roster. We ended up cutting him, and he ended up going to Baltimore. There's an alley-oop for you right there.
Oh my God, DeMarcus Robinson.
Yes, DeMarcus Robinson. And he tweeted, or he put on Instagram in his stories one day, he had a coffee and it was the playbook. And he was like, this shit is crazy. He was like, this shit is crazy. Like pretty much like, wow.
Here or in Baltimore?
In Vegas.
Here. Bro, he was on some Scooby-Doo shit.
I don't find it, it's not ironic that a week or two later he was gone. So apparently he just couldn't get the playbook down. So now you're looking at Waller, who's been gone pretty much all season. Renfrow, who's missed a lot of games due to concussions and oblique injuries, and then you have a guy like Devontae that's just so great.
Where's your oblique,
bruh? I don't even know if that shit exists. I don't even like an oblique sounds like
okay.
It's you know what it sounds like. Stu? Oblique sounds like a chick that you took home from the club that you really didn't want to take home. I'm saying like all your bad ones wasn't around, so you just went and got an oblique.
Like, what was up with you in that oblique last night, cuz man? Whoa.
Yo,
Bleak.
Hey, all the bad bitches was
Bleak's
already
get
taken, bro.
like a kind of a halfway heavy bitch.
Yeah, bro. Hey, all the bad bitches was gone, so I took the oblique to the crib.
Well, to be honest with you, me and Gerard Cooper, we go to the obliques right when we get there first. Because again, they're gonna buy you drinks, and you know what? If shit goes down, they'll make you breakfast in the morning. I guarantee it.
See, people don't understand that, Stu. They don't understand. Yo, listen, do you want to shoot fish in a bucket or you want to shoot fish in the ocean?
Yeah.
I'd rather do it in the bucket, man.
And then here's the thing, though. All the 10s are going, how come them? Why are they talking to those? Like, why are they talking to those girls?
Yeah.
All of a sudden now I'm interesting to her because I'm fucking ignoring her, right? Like, oh, well, what's going on here? Like, how come? Like, you can get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
like, whoa! I need a bitch with the club.
Yeah, you can be.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, those girls are fun. Those girls are fun. They're gonna laugh. But anyways, that's a.
I want to ask you this real quick
Nashville girl.
before we go completely left, because we can definitely do that. In the off season, you're the GM. You're David Ziegler.
I wish.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing? DC is owed $30 million, right? You can go to him and try to, reconstruct his fuck with his contract a little bit, draft you one in the mid rounds and try and groom him under DC. Or you can cut DC, save $30 million and potentially go out and get a Tom Brady for 17, 18 million, maybe a Jimmy G coming off an injury. But both those quarterbacks know the system. They're masters of this system, actually. What do you do as the GM?
I have, I don't know if you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys kind of have a little bit of a sixth sense. I call it a little spidey sense. Like for some reason, certain names come up, or when I hear a name, I get a little different twinge or whatever. And
one more time, real quick before Stu finishes his thought. Shout out to him for the 2022 Purdue Athletics. Come on, man. He's going into the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah, boiler
up. To the Hall of Fame. Come on.
Congratulations, Stu.
Thank you.
Stu Kachu.
And wait. I want to personally invite you, Wasted, to the ceremonies in February. I invited Docs. Yes, do not feel obligated, but I at least wanted to personally invite you to the ceremonies. So
I got to get out there. Me and Doc's got to give you a Ric Flair chop in the chest.
But here's the thing, too. That Sunday, I'm getting that Sunday, I'm getting introduced. I'm getting introduced during the halftime of the Ohio State Purdue game, which Purdue's #1 right now. So shit's gonna be slamming, dude. It's gonna be a good time. So
I'm telling Tiff right when we get off the live. I'm telling Tiff, bro, we pulling up on you.
Yeah, we got.
Hey, what's funny is I can go to the Pro Bowl or I can go see my brother Stu. I'm going to see my brother Stu. What's up, boy?
They still have a Pro Bowl? I thought they were getting rid of that.
It's in Vegas in February. Son,
is it more of a contest thing, like
what?
Like longest?
Say what's up and keep it moving.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
Hey, what's up, bud?
What's up?
Say what's up.
Whose jersey is that?
De'Aaron Fox. Okay. Light the beam. 17-13 right now. Let's go.
Fox.
It's a badge of veritable shame. Get him a Jordan jersey or something, man.
Okay. What jersey is that of?
Thank you. It's a smart man.
I love you, boy.
I do want to give a shout out to Jaden Ivey though of the Pistons. That dude's been balling.
He has, but our rookie has been a lot better. I just want to say that.
A lot better than Jaden Ivey?
Yes.
Who?
I don't know about that, bro.
What? Bro, Jaden Ivey ain't been doing shit like that, bro.
He dropped a 30 piece, a 28 piece, a 19 piece. Like, dude. Hey, who's this guy? Hold on. Whoa. Who's this guy?
Hold on, bro. No. I'm about to show you what my young rook has been doing, bro. We're not doing that shit, bro. Come on, dog.
I don't.
He's not a Knick, so who cares about him?
Dude.
You've never heard of Keegan Murray?
Yes, I have. He's not a New York Knick.
No, I just asked you. Keegan. What is his name?
Keegan Murray.
Keegan.
What about Keegan and Kel?
I was gonna say Keegan Michael Keegan or whatever his name is.
What Keegan Mike whatever fucking what's my man name?
What's that? Have you, dude? Yeah, No, I'm thinking of the guy from that dude. What's his name?
Ivy is not the guy.
No, who's the Keegan Michael Keegan from Penn State? That was the comedian.
Oh, what he did, James Franklin. Oh my God, that was hilarious,
what's
bro.
His buddy he does the show with.
Jordan Peele.
Yes, dude.
Oh, you talking about bro? Okay, I got you.
Dude, that I've never watched that show. One night, dude, those guys are wild, dog.
Hey, is that
Those
true
guys
that Tyler Hall got extended?
Yeah, for 1 year. The scout tweeted it. Scout took time out from chopping up bodies in the freezer in his dorm room. He went fucking Dahmer is on his job all the time.
I love that, man.
Keegan Murray. This guy, Keegan Murray. Let's see.
Keegan Murray's a dog, bro. That man can
6'8",
shoot,
225.
shoot threes, can do it all, bro. Play
Oh,
some
I see him.
defense.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. Yes,
Iowa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's from Iowa.
Hey, Caden, get the fuck out of here, bro. You only saying that because your name rhymed with Jaden Ivey. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know, it's funny because we caught flack. We caught flack because we didn't draft Jaden Ivey, but we already had a guard. We already got guards.
No, this is okay. So wait.
Ready to tape. Raider, Dahmer, Scout.
Hey,
Raid, I need you to get Scout the fuck out of here in that fantasy football, bro. He beat me. Get him the fuck out of here.
Yo,
bro.
and please, somebody beat Mikey Raider too. I don't want him to get.
Oh, you lost? I got so mad I deleted the app, so I don't even know what the fuck going on.
Yo, bro, I lost because fucking Justin Herbert is a bum.
Hey,
fucking guy scored like 13 points. No, fantasy football. He's not a real bum.
You know what's funny is, Stu?
I know.
I lost my shit because I went all out with Raiders, Devontae and Waller, and lost. This motherfucker went with a Chargers fucking quarterback and got cooked. See what I'm saying, bro?
But you know my problem is I should have started Trevor Lawrence. If I'd have started Trevor Lawrence, I would have won.
Dumb.
You know what I'm saying? And
you took him from me, so I couldn't play him.
Yeah. I just got him just so you couldn't get him. That's the win-win for me. I'm just
wasted as a scrub.
Yeah. Yes. I'll be that scrub to get you eliminated.
Hey, shout out to my brother Miguel, right? Mikey the barber out there in Sacramento. He had me fucking crying, right? So,
hey, man.
He called me real quick, Stu, right? He called me and said, bro, I'll never listen to you again on my fucking speaker. I said, what you mean? He said, bro, I was in a house. He was like, I was doing some laundry or some shit. He said, I was listening to you. He said, all I heard was you say scrub. And his fucking $300 speaker fucking cracked. Just poop.
What?
He was like, turn your fucking microphone down, bro. He was like, you fucking smoked my speaker's boots.
Damn.
So shout out to him and fuck that speaker.
Yo, bro. If Andy would have said it, it wouldn't have popped. The originator of Scrub. Yeah, that was hilarious, bro. I don't think it's ever been anything for.
So, the Keegan guy he's definitely good, and he's from Iowa, so Big Ten. I appreciate that.
He's a dog.
What is so? Jaden Ivey right now is averaging 15 points, 4.3 rebounds, 4 assists, and shooting 42%.
Yeah, and he's also playing on a team where they're sitting their best player, Cunningham, right? He's out for the season.
Kay Cunningham,
Kay Cunningham is sitting for the season. So look, man, they're trying to go get the young pup. They're trying to have the first round. I get it. The Pistons are doing it the right way. They have the worst record in the league, and they just extended their general manager. I love it. I love that shit.
Like, you know, it's gonna be just like the same year.
Who's their general manager? Vinny Johnson or some shit? The microwave?
No. It's I forgot who the fuck it is.
Yeah, but they're trying to do what the Celtics did the year they had 2 lottery picks when Tim Duncan was coming out, and they still missed. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get Tim Duncan. They wound up getting like fucking Ron Mercer and.
Hey, Ron Mercer was dope.
Yeah, but not Tim Duncan, bro.
Ron Mercer was.
Come on, you made Rick Pitino was like, Larry Bird's not walking through that door.
Yeah,
Robert Parrish isn't walking through that door. You remember that? They tried to keep losing. They had 2 lottery picks, and they wound up with like Ron Mercer. Who the fuck else was it? It wasn't Antoine Walker.
Lottery picks. Where's that?
Was that the year they got Antoine Walker? They got
where's that? Where's that mock draft we had wasted?
Oh my God! Wait! Never forget. We're.
You let them fucking stupid dog. Can you let him out, please? My bad, dude.
Bro, we've been live a million times where them dogs have ran you fucking ragged.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Classics, and none of them better. Bro, Pablo doing his devil.
They have gotten better though. They have gotten
the shit.
Troy Weaver is the GM. There you go.
Troy Weaver.
Yes.
Sounds like a cool dude.
Shout out. DC's contract can be pushed out some way. We can get a first round. We will be picking at 10 to 20, so we might not get anyone good.
What the fuck? Can I hear anything?
I do want to say this. And again, I talked about my Spidey sense. I didn't even talk about who the fuck my Spidey sense was about. I will get to that. But I had a Spidey sense about when I saw Jacobs in that preseason game. I said, this dude's going to have a good year, dude. I said, when I saw him, regardless if he didn't want to be in it or not, I said, this guy is focused and he's ready to go.
Hey, hold on. My boy Mikey just heard.
No, that's cool. Just ignore whatever the fuck I just said. So it's all right.
Yeah, nah, still you weren't saying nothing of any significance. So
Graphk's a fucking scrub.
And I blew the speaker out.
That's my boy Mikey, man. The one I blew his fucking speaker out, man. Shout out to my brother Mikey.
Wait. My buddy Mikey, I blew
the speaker out.
Okay, I didn't.
Hey, Omar, I'm gonna say this, bro.
Wait, hold on. No. I have a fucking tingling about. Sorry, that's gonna sound bad, but I have about Jimmy G. I'm saying I think there's something there with bringing him.
No. Look, we know Josh cheats all the time. He's reached out to Tom and Jimmy G. He's talked to both of those guys.
I wouldn't mind Tom coming in and winning one more and going and fucking every supermodel he can on his way out. I mean, shit.
I would love it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, man? Fucking
me.
Besides that, right? Besides that, you know what's funny, right?
Ron Mercer.
The fact, Ron Mercer and Chauncey Bum-Ups. Yeah, man, that's what it was. Nah, Chauncey was nice. Mr. Bum
Prince can go. Chase on Prince can go. Fuck, sit on something. But Chauncey's all right.
Yeah. Tayshaun Prince was a dog, man. Defending.
No, I've been quick story. I went to a Pistons game and there was these 3 white girls in Tayshaun Prince jerseys, and they wouldn't shut the fuck up. And ever since then, I want to kill that guy. I mean, not like it just. Those women ruined my perception of Tayshaun Prince, and I don't like the guy. I fucking hate him. So, and that's my
Darren,
right.
Love you, but fuck you. No, I'm listening to you, bro.
Bro, listen, Tayshaun Prince dropped some meat down the hallway, bro, on 3 bitches. You can't even be mad at that. You gotta be fucking.
The dude weighs 98 pounds at 6'7".
Yeah, but you know what? I bet you 80 pounds of it is cock. And he probably laid it down on all of them. That's probably what happened.
Hey, yo, what in the fuck? Hey, yo.
Listen.
That talking about cock. Well, they fucking,
don't do the Jerry Rice shit.
Well, don't do the Jerry Rice thing. Somebody say cock.
I do want. I also want to say that what you asked about what I would do with.
From what you've seen from this team,
God damn!
What are you doing?
I don't like a rookie quarterback. I don't like.
No, not at all. Let me ask you this. Let's do this. We know we gotta draft predominantly defense, and there's a couple guys out of Purdue right now, some linebackers.
Can I say this though? I thought our defense is held pretty strong.
See, but they don't want to hear that, Stu.
I know they don't. No, they
don't want to hear that, bro. They don't want to hear that at all. Like, to be honest with you, like, bro, you're probably gonna get canceled here in a second because you said that. Like, real talk, because me and Wasted have been preaching that shit all season long. But
bro, I mean, they're doing enough to win game. I mean, and to be honest with you, there ain't no money on that side of the field
at all. None outside of Max and Chandler. Outside of Max and Chandler, there's no money.
And finally, Chandler. He's whatever drug dealer he needed to fly out to Vegas is finally out there now. He's finally playing and like, dude, like, all right, I can see now why they gave you all that money. But at first I was like going, this guy's the worst player I've ever seen in my life.
Bro.
Seriously, I'm like,
shit all year, bro.
I would have rather had John Jones than Chandler Jones the first 8 games of the season.
Who?
Yeah.
His brother, Bones, UFC. John Jones.
Who?
Oh,
Mike,
shit.
Mike Jones.
Boo! Oh my God, you're so old, Mike Jones.
Who? Hey, first round draft picks coming. Who is Mike Jones, baby? Come on.
Hey, who's the young guys on the defensive side of the ball from Purdue right now?
So we have a guy, Jalen Graham, who was a.
I like him. I like his game. Pause. I like his game.
He's from Detroit. Was a quarterback safety. Started as a safety. They kind of moved him to that hybrid outside linebacker, will linebacker, monster back. Dude is 6'3", 6'4", 235, yoked, good kid, smart, physical. He'd be a fucking awesome addition to that defense, man.
What's the wide receiver you guys have too? It has like 1,300 yards this season, I believe, 14 somewhere around there.
So this guy was a fifth-year transfer from Iowa.
Yes, that's exactly what
he was a JUCO and then a walk-on to Iowa. And last year for Iowa, I want to say he had for the whole year 15 catches and 2 touchdowns, but those 2 touchdowns were punt returns. He almost had fucking those stats, I think, in the first game.
That was last season though, right?
Last year for Iowa.
Yes. This year he's been balling.
And him and Aiden O'Connell, who's our quarterback, they played Little League football together when they're in 4th or 5th grade. So that's actually why he came and transferred. And I'm gonna tell you this: another dude is Payne Durham, who's one of the top tight ends in the country.
Yeah,
he
ain't better than my guy at Notre Dame, no. But I hear you though.
Who's the guy at Notre Dame?
She was funny as bro. I don't even know his fucking name right now.
Notre Dame always has a fucking tight end.
This guy is having a senior moment and a half, and he keeps calling us old. That's
man,
funny, right?
Michael Mayer, fuck out of here.
Nah, Google's your friend. Fuck you.
I typed on the screen, motherfucker. So yes,
you are old, just like us.
I've been drinking. Okay, all right.
Michael Mayer.
Yeah, he's a monster, bro. He's a dog.
Yeah, he is. What's the kid's name from Georgia too? That tight end.
Him 6'7",
motherfucker. What's his name?
That shit is crazy, bro. To be real with you, if he falls to the second or third, bro, I would definitely jump on that shit.
Me too, because he's special. Look, bro, I'm best player available all day, and you just make it fit.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
That works.
Darnell Washington.
That works on prom night, wasted, but not with the NFL, dog. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just to make it fit, dude. I just. Again, you talked about earlier though, right? You don't want to take an electrician and make him a fucking mechanic.
No, Stu. What I mean
is stupid too. Let's say make a
Jesus Christ,
make a.
Your analogies are terrible right there.
Make an artist and have him come over and blow you. I don't know what the fuck.
What the fuck is? How did we get into getting blowjobs? What is happening?
Hobbs has been sitting for 4 or 5 weeks, bro. It's gonna take some time to get right back to that. You know what I mean? To that full strength, bro. We can't expect, and he doesn't really have any help. Our secondary has been ass, bro. You know what I mean? Amik looked really good last week, though. He looked really good. Amik did his Dougie. You know what I'm saying? But with Rocky sent out, we got Webb and UDFA out on the other. It's been tough. You can't expect Hobbs to be that guy out there, bro. Jalen Ramsey gets cooked. I mean, shit happens.
Hey, I got to give props to Harmon.
Harmon, man. Jerron Harmon is
out, bro.
Yeah, for his age and for what
he repping that 3-0 like a motherfucker, dog. I man, respect.
You know what's crazy though? I mean, when fucking Hobbs came back, he had a hamburger helper mitt on his fucking hand.
He did, bro.
And everybody wants the guy to play great. Get the fuck out. He's playing with one hand, for God's sakes.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna take some time. Nate Hobbs, our best DB.
What did he do?
He broke his thumb, broke his pink. Well, what did he break?
He broke his hand.
He broke a finger.
He broke his hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. My freshman year, I played the first 6 games with a cast on my hand, and I still led the league in interceptions and tackles and Big Ten freshman of the year.
Oh my God!
Slight flex. I hear you, bro.
It was he has a cast, right? Cast. Hey Pat, didn't I when I played my freshman year, I had a cast on my hand, right?
Yeah.
On my dominant hand.
On your dominant, yeah. Why?
And I still had interceptions, tackles.
Yeah.
Hey Pat. Yo. Hey, Stu's a bitch, huh?
yeah. Hey Pat, why he just Al Bundy us right now?
What? Hey man, I'm just
Bud Kelly.
Hey, give me Peggy. I'm straight, dog.
Oh, yo, that was what was so funny about Married with Children, bro. His wife was fucking smoking. I'd have been banging shit out of her every fucking day. And Al didn't want no sauce, bro. That goes
what are you doing?
What? Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna tell you this. I think Al's co-worker at the shoe store I think he was banging Peggy.
Oh yeah, Griff definitely's banging. Griff definitely was.
With his tie,
hey, let me come on over there, man, and inspect some plumbing over there or something. I don't know.
Hey, let me ask y'all this real quick. I'm gonna start with Stu. What are you expecting this game Saturday night, man? We got the game. We got the primetime joint.
He'd actually probably he watches the NFL a little bit more than I do. So
primetime, we playing
Raiders and Steelers.
Ooh.
Kenny Pickett, he's coming back. He's had a Kenny Pickett.
Well, who am I? Cody Pickett was. Oh, sorry, Cody Pickett was one. I like Kenny Pickett. I like him coming out a lot.
Cody Pickett, a defensive tackle.
No, Kenny Pickett, quarterback out of Pittsburgh. That went.
I said wasn't Cody Pickett a defensive tackle?
I want to say Cody Pickett was the quarterback of Washington Huskies back in the 2002 Sun Bowl when we played them.
The Jags officially beat the Jets, you guys. So I don't think we have to worry about the Jets.
What is it? What happened?
I know a lot of people were confused because today, right? The Jags are in front of us, or the Jags are right next to us pretty much, but they beat us. The Jets are in front of us for the playoffs. We needed the Jets to lose. So I know a lot of people were like up and down with it. A tie would have been great, but the Jags just beat the Jets. So like it's looking like the Jags will probably end up getting over Tennessee and winning that division.
Those guys are going to be pretty good, dude.
So you know, Doug Peterson's an offensive genius, bro. Like I fuck with Doug Peterson.
I played with him in Miami.
Yeah, man. Like Doug Peterson's a dog, bro. I fuck with Doug Peterson. But
my problem with Doug Peterson is he got a problem with women and shit, and he keeps getting fired from jobs because of that shit.
What?
That'd be my problem.
Yeah. You know, he fucking somebody bitch in the organization and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, and people let him go.
Well, it's not like a touchy feely thing. It's an actual. He's
listen, man. He's laying down yards of dick.
Man,
and that's what happens sometimes, Joe. When you lay down a few yards,
man.
Listen, I've laid down a few yards in my life too, bro. Shit happens, bro. Come on.
But not in the workplace. That's
if the president.
I've laid down about 4.
I can do it, damn it.
Well, that's right. The president was doing that shit too, bro.
Come on, we ain't having no uprising right now. Get the fucking come on. Hey. God damn.
All I can say.
Hey, automatically these two motherfuckers are best friends.
All I can say is that I can't tell you who's gonna win the Raider game until the first drive. If I see Carr doing his thing, right? If he's on, is he not? That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is coming from someone.
He's making his reads and he's hitting them right. Yeah, y'all have a good chance to win. But if he comes out and be like, I don't know where to go with the ball, y'all screwed.
Yeah. All right. Well,
that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like it's a cold weather game. You got to run the ball heavy. You have the best running back in the game right now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's right in the middle of that fucking storm. Yeah.
Pittsburgh is the fifth best team against the run, but they're like in the 20s against the pass. So DC at some point is gonna have to throw the ball. He's gonna have to throw the ball. And the good thing is you have the best wide receiver in the game to get the ball to.
They're playing pretty good right now. Yeah,
feed that motherfucker, dude. Feed that big
And Devontae is pissed because these past 2 games, it's been you know what I mean?
Well, I just don't understand. Like I'm thinking those guys were college roommates. Like, wouldn't you be like,
know them inside and out?
Hey,
no, bro, best men at their wedding and shit.
I'd be like, yo, come here, throw me the fucking ball, dude. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is it like? You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, I think that Derek Carr has this infatuation with really listening to Josh McDaniels and not just going on his own and doing what the fuck he needs to do.
And if I hear that again, I'm gonna fucking scream. I don't want to hijack the show.
I'm gonna give him a plan right now. He's just got to go out there and facilitate that plan.
What would Dan Marino do?
Dan would go out there and shoot to the open guy.
Hold on, Pat. You play with Dan?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Hey, tell him about the warm up, the pregame.
So you know how you go in for halftime. We go in after pregame, and most people they get the punters and they punt the ball, and you go down and run. Well, with Dan, they had 2 lines on either side of the sideline, and he would throw the ball down to all of us, and he would ask you where you want the ball, and I'm telling you, 60 yards down the field, it'd be put right where you wanted it. No one dropped the ball, and then that's how we went in before every game.
That's crazy.
That was crazy, man. Like, I want it right here. He put it right there, 60 yards down the field.
See, man, back then football was different, man. Back then, everybody was hungry and everybody was searching for perfection.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like these days, man, I get so sick of hearing DC saying, my coach, I'm trying to put it where Josh wants me to put it. It's like, nah, that's not the wave, man. Like, I've never heard Patrick Mahomes lose a game and say, I was just doing what Andy told me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never heard Josh Allen say the same thing. It's like, nah, bro, go out there. And Dan Marino, to be, y'all may trip because I'm a diehard Raider. This is it. Dan Marino's my favorite quarterback of all time. Ever.
I want to speak on that because
Barry Sanders, favorite running back of all time. But Dan Marino is my favorite quarterback of all time.
I asked Rod Woodson one day, I was talking to him, I said, who's your top 5 quarterbacks? And off top, he said, I don't know about the other 4, but the toughest motherfucker to play against was Dan Marino. He said, that motherfucker. He said, and he always had shit teams. He couldn't move, but he could move enough.
He moved just a couple of inches.
And he said what it was he couldn't read his release. It was so quick. Like there was no like lean in one way.
You couldn't tell an out from a 7.
And Pat, you were a DB, right? You were safety.
I used to pick his ass off in practice. Trust me. He used to hate me. That's why he liked me, man.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Pat's from St. Louis, and what's his name's last game? The head coach when he went to St. Louis. Don Shula's last game in St. Louis, and Pat won the game by picking up a fumble.
Ran 47 yards for a touchdown.
Ran 47 yards.
In front of all my people. My dad was dying of cancer. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope, man.
That was good, man.
And then fucking Fuckface came in and
hey, let me ask y'all this. Because I've never heard anybody talk about this. Do you think that maybe, because Brady would do whatever the fuck he wanted to because he's Tom Brady, right? Do you think now Josh McDaniels is a control freak because he finally has his own shit?
No.
Because I've never got that energy from him to the point where it's like he would not allow DC the freedom to do what he wants to do.
That quarterback's been in the league 8 years. He should know how to go
10,
up and
10.
10.
He's coming up on 10.
He should go up and be able to read the line and know where these routes are coming pre-snap. If he don't know that and he just going and said, okay, not paying attention to none of that, and I'm going to throw to a specific person. Oh, come on, Coach. Come on, guy.
And like you guys said, that's what being too predictable is right there. Exactly that.
Did you see that pick? Did you guys see that pick? The pick 6 that DC threw to New England?
Yeah.
Whose fault was that?
I might have to. That was a little flare or the screen or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'd have to here. I'm gonna look it up.
Shout out to my boys.
Raiders my second favorite team, man. I love the Raiders, man. I wish they'd have picked me up. I'm the type of
want to say
Raider
Juwan
player.
Bentley for New England Patriot boy had a pretty good game.
Yeah,
Hey Pat, let me tell you something real quick. We don't do second best favorite teams, motherfucker. So
all right, well, okay. Hey, that's my first favorite team.
Thank you. That's right. Talk that shit, man.
Yeah, shout out to my dog. Hey, me and Pat was at the alumni party going crazy, bro. That shit was a ball. Wasted, you missed out on that shit.
I'm glad I got to meet you, man. And that's my dogs too, right? Like I'm 10 years older than him.
Yeah.
So for him to come out there and then think enough of me to bring me out there to meet some of my favorites, it was an awesome thing, man. That's why that's my ride or die right there, man. That's my dude.
Facts. Talk that shit. Shout out to my brother Stu.
But you know what? Like you guys don't know though, we getting almost fist fights too, though.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, hold on, but it ain't real. It ain't real.
You heard what he said, we're gonna click up, be brothers. Well, we be talking about that. Well, we getting heated.
It ain't real if it ain't like that though.
Yeah, we get heated. Yeah, but we iron and sharpen iron, bro.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
Pat, can I ask you a quick question? Somebody just in the chat just wanted me to ask you, what's your opinion of Darren Waller's record Turf Toe? Have you heard it?
That you better. Hey, my man come up here and said it was. What he say it was?
What?
Asparagus.
Asparagus.
Yeah,
that's what we think. I think it's the same thing.
I bet you that big toe smells like ass too from shoveling.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. It like if I was ever gonna like torture somebody, I'd put that on repeat in their ears and waterboard them.
What does it remind you of, though? It reminds you of just some kind of bad.
Reminds me of hip hop Dalmatians. You ever see Brown Sugar, Ren and 10?
Mm-hmm.
The hoe is mine.
It's online.
Shout out to my brother Captain Jack in the building. Shout out to everybody here in the building. I see my boy Chuck in the building. You said what?
What quarter was that interception?
It was in. Damn. Was it in the second? It was right before.
It was right before the half.
Right for half. That was another play that he messed up.
No, that was another. That was the Rams game.
He should have scored on that one.
Right, here it is. I got.
All right, watch that play, Stu. I want to hear from a DB.
Third quarter, they said Demokes.
Third.
Yeah.
So, Docs, what if you're the GM and you got to make that decision? What would you do?
You don't want to ask me, man. I'm saving that $30 million. I'm going to get Tom High Stakes Brady.
Oh,
I'm bringing him in for a year. It's perfect. Allegiant Stadium is where the fucking Super Bowl is. Tom Brady wins one on the way out. He doesn't leave Tampa Bay on a downslide, and we win a fucking championship.
And that's what it's about.
And him and Charles Woodson make out in the end zone.
Oh God! What? Like the end of Talladega Nights?
Yeah.
What are you, an asshole?
Yo, what the fuck?
What just happened right here? Bro, look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not like I'd bring Brady in. I don't think I'd bring in Uncle Jesse though. I'm cool on Uncle Jesse. He gets hurt too much. Jimmy Garoppolo, that's Uncle Jesse from the fucking.
Does he have the same injuries or is it different injuries?
It's just different injuries, and this broken foot. I'm cool on him. I would rather bring in Gardner Minshew than him, bro.
He should have the second verse on turf toe, right?
I like Minshew. What's that?
Hey, Minshew about to beat the Cowboys on Saturday, bro. I'm telling you.
Where's Minshew at right now?
Philly. He played. Jalen Hurts is going to be. He's not playing because his shoulder. So Minshew starting
with the mustache. You still got the mustache.
That boy a goat, bro. Yeah, go. All eyes on me. I've never heard Derek Carr be a racist or none of that. I would never, ever speak no shit like that, bro. I don't know what other content creator you heard say that, but bro, I've never heard anything about Derek Carr being a racist at all. So
no, he's a Christian.
Yeah, we're not putting that into the universe, bro.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've never heard no shit like that. But Stu, this is the thing. People just do. Some of these guys, bro, have no fucking life, so they get behind the camera. They say whatever they want to say just to get some fucking type of flair around them. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that at all.
Yeah, that would. If there's anybody that I would ever think not to, it would be him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one dude.
That's one dude that wouldn't be. Yeah.
I wish would like swear once in a while. You know.
What? Edgar, what you mean, bro? He said, "Who is this, Docs? Docs, you're crazy, bro. Hey, what you mean? I want to win a championship."
What the fuck, man? Yo, you read that Super by J-Roll? Holy shit, man. Condolences, brother.
But I lost my fucking.
That's terrible, bro.
Jelly Roll died?
Shout out to J-Roll, man. Yeah. Not trying to bring down the chat, but I just lost my 19-year-old daughter in a bad car accident. Asking the nation for prayers, bro. Prayers your way, my brother.
Bro. I'm sick,
hey, King, I got a 21-year-old daughter, 2 9-year-old sons. I could never fucking imagine.
I got a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, bro. I couldn't imagine, brother.
Prayers, my brother. Prayers, brother. Like that shit is. Hey, if J-Roll, hit me on IG, bro, or Twitter if you want to talk.
Fact, same here, brother.
Yeah, wow. DM me. I will give you my line. You can call me, bro. I hate hearing shit like that.
Yeah, that sucks.
That shit is fucking crazy, man. Prayers to you, man, and your family, brother. Shout out to everybody in the chat too, man, saying their condolences and all that good shit.
Man, that just made me that shit. Wow.
Brian, we all lit as fuck, bro. Anytime we do a Graphk and Stu show, we're all gonna be fucked up. Like it just is what it is.
This show should be called Graphk and Stu with a little wasted on the side.
No. Hey, Graphk and Stu are wasted.
Yeah. Hey. All right. Look at you, Mr. Double Entendre. You better need to go write Darren Wallace rhymes for it.
Yeah.
At least get his second verse.
Something. Jeez. Horrible, bro.
Pat's got the remix.
No. But Pat's there. It's Graphk and Stu are wasted. I need a pat on the back. There we go. Boom. All of us are lit. We all in the building. There we go. Yeah,
so yeah, I'm gonna get back over. No, I had a double hernia surgery a week ago. So I'm just now getting now.
You got the mesh.
Yep. They did it robotically. Lateral. It was all right though, but it's a little sore though.
Stu, Drip says tell you it's 12-10 in the third.
Bro, you know when you have a hernia, you know what's crazy? Hey, Pat.
Got it right here.
All right, hold on, y'all. I want Stu, focus. Watch that shit.
No, I got it. I just watched it.
Okay, so what did you see on that play? No, don't get me wrong. The DB played a hella, bro. He didn't even look like at D. Like all he did, like the pick just looked so easy. It's like he knew the play.
I'm gonna tell you. Here's what and we talked about this earlier about seeing guys pre-snap reads and stuff. I guarantee you, they watch some film, and again, I probably say his name too much, but Chuck Pagano, like he would go through, and a good coach goes through, and it doesn't just give you 6 games to watch, right? He goes through and finds these patterns, and he'll put that play like 6 times back to back to back to back to back. And I'm thinking that formation, they're probably telling, hey guys, listen, if Adams is out there in that formation and Carr's under center and he does short motion, be alert for that fucking look pass or whatever they want to call it. Yeah. That's what it looked like to me. Like because he kind of like seen it and then
he jumped the route. He completely jumped it. He didn't even look. He just jumped the route and broke on the ball. It was no way that
I believe that's all pre-snap recognition, dude.
Okay, now let me ask you this: did Devontae do anything wrong on that play?
No, he could do.
I don't think so. No, I mean,
is there anything that DC? Is there anything that DC could have did? Is there anything that DC could have did on that play? Play it back.
Look at that safety. See them down though. Safety down though. Isn't that a check if he's down there?
Well, but he's like.
You see what I'm saying?
I think they kind of got stuck in between a fast count and just a regular. What the hell is it? Who's echoing? Is that me or what the hell here?
Nah, you good. You good.
I heard echo.
I hear echo. I hear one every day.
I felt like if you're gonna get up there and go. But if you're gonna lay back, come up there, go, and then that guy would have made that adjustment. And he could have said, "Oh no, check. We're not doing that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he kind of gets the play, and it's in his head, and this is where I'm going.
Like a fucking robot, and bro,
yeah.
Look, and see, this is the thing, right?
Like he's like
he just turned around and just went like this. To me, that's his fault. I don't give a fuck. It was a great defensive play, but the thing that disgusts me is you have certain guys who run with this fucking narrative that nothing is this guy's fault and everything is everyone else's fault. You get guys that talk about, the offensive line is bad. We got the league's leading rusher, but we got a terrible offensive line.
How about this? I just had a thought pop in my head. What if Carr is doing exactly what the coach says? So at the end, go, Coach, I made every throw you wanted me to throw. I didn't check out of nothing.
And you know what's going to wind up happening? The coach is
going to blame me, Coach. You can't.
He's going to be like, pancake your ass out of here, sweetheart. Get the hell out of here. I'm giving you directions to take one foot in front of the other and walk the fuck out of here.
He's like, well, Coach, I'm just doing what you say. I'm throwing to where you tell me to throw it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he that's why he's just like, fuck it. Whatever. That's where they wanted it, so fuck, I'm gonna throw it there. That's not my fault.
See, that's a problem for me.
Passive aggressive bullshit.
Look, Stu, we talked about this on my show, brother. The passive aggressive shit I don't like.
I know.
Be a leader, step up, and I'm not gonna go into the
own your shit, own it.
But own it. Don't say, it's on me, and it's not really on you. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm not gonna dog Derek Carr. We got an important game tomorrow. I'm not doing that. But what I will say is that it's getting to the point where, like, this has always been my assertion, right? If we don't make the playoffs and win a game, I want to move on. Not because he's the worst guy in the world. Not because I don't like him. Not because I don't think he can be good somewhere else. It's because it's like, how many coaches and years are we going to keep doing the same thing and get the same motherfucking result? I don't want to hear it. I don't care who you are. You get all of these fucking guys. You get some guys who think they know football like they're some fucking guru, and all these assholes who get on here and just ride this guy's ball sack. I'm not going to do it. I've been watching this game too long. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. That ain't it. We got a guy play with Dan Marino.
Hold on real quick. J-Row, real fast. J-Row. Oaklosvegas@gmail.com, brother.
Hey, Graphk, do me a favor. Put Wasted Talent 707.
No, I will add you to the chat. So just send me the email and I'm gonna add Wasted. And J-Row, like I said, my brother, we take this shit. You know how we do, bro. This shit is just not. We don't just do this to YouTube. We really do this shit. So send me an email, my brother. We will follow up with you. We'll get on the 3-way call if need be. You know what I mean? So, and shit, Stu will jump on too, man. You know,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'll do whatever I can. I mean, absolutely.
But I love what y'all are going, but like, because the thing is this though, we're not going to turn this shit into every show now is these guys are pro Derek Khan or Derek Carr. We're like
Khan. Is it fucking Decepticons?
Con artists, man. No. But I'm saying like everybody over here is pro, say pro Khan, you're pro Carr, and then we're
is he a part of the Shao Khan and Kato Khan and from
maybe.
I don't want to go that route. I just wanted to know what you've seen as a former DB in the league, what you've seen on that play, because your opinion.
What was that? Sorry, what was that?
No. I was just asking. I said I wanted to see what you've seen on that play because
I see DB going. Okay. Oh, and then
easy work, light work. That's what I seen, bro. I seen his eyes light up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Bro, it was like Soldier Boy telling me, "Oh,
yeah, like."
No, hey, bro, do you know that feeling when you put your hand back in junior high when you put your hand down a girl and she don't move your hand?
You're like,
she don't move your shit, and you like, oh, I'm in that thing.
Hey, Graphk, hold on, man. Fuck you, because my daughters are like around that age, and now.
Yeah, just
come on, man.
Bro, y'all weren't teenagers before, motherfucker. What the fuck is you talking about?
Of course. I've dropped a lot of watermelon seeds. Look, man, I'm just thinking about. Look, man, I got 2 daughters. I don't,
I got 3.
It's like, damn it.
Y'all done fucked up the whole fucking analogy.
Oh my night. Pervert.
Hey, look, Oaklosvegas.com. Go get some gear. Fuck what they talking about.
Prevert.
Yeah, parvert.
Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Also,
I want to say,
if you're not subscribed to my brothers yet, go subscribe to Wasted Talent, Raider Nation Unlimited, and Stuart Schweiger on YouTube. Fuck with both of my brothers, man. They put on great shows.
I want to say this. I want to give a shout out to Docs for getting me on here and Wasted. It's been too long. Everybody in the chat. And I want to say this. Let's not be so sensitive about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has nothing to do with football, guys. This is because me and Pat, we and our other friend Chike, we had an instant today where we were being honest with each other about some stuff, and like that's how you build relationships. That's how you get to know people. That's how you get to trust people. That's how you get to understand where people are coming from. Sometimes shit does get a little, I don't want to say personal, but you might say some stuff, but we're getting not aggressive. We're getting animated because it's important, right?
Yeah.
You know, and that's like in any business, is any team, whatever, like that's how motherfuckers grow close. Is they're almost at the point of where they want to kill each other, but then they're like, yo, man, I'm glad we did that. And you move on from it. You know, so
do we scream at each other about 3 months ago?
Pat's in the back going, Stu, when's that?
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Picking us up.
But we got a bunch of cornballs around that want to feed into this shit and act like, oh, why aren't you guys like no. First of all, let me say this real quick. First and foremost, Stu is my brother in real life. Like he knows my wife.
Yeah.
Like bro, like this is different with me and Stu. Like just like we're Wasted.
Well,
let me tell you this real quick.
I'm the same with Wasted as well. So
I want to say this though, real quick. For people that question why I don't fuck with everybody anymore, the guys you see me on screen with, I fuck with them personally. Like they've been around my family. They know what it is. I learned this internet shit is weird and it's tricky and people will just do goofy shit to get around and all kind of shit. These are my brothers in real life. Like me and Stu can fall off for 3 months and we'll call each other and act like nothing happened. We'll talk about it. We'll get past it and we'll keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wasted talk for 2-3 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the shit they like we're not gonna do this shit, man. And like oh, you ain't cool with this and that. Like, we're not doing that. These are my brothers, man. Like the guys you see me on screen with, I really respect and I really love. So, you know, the same thing with Mitch, the same thing with Hammer, the same thing with Andy, you know what I mean? And other, you know, certain
the big oos.
Oh, yeah, come on, man. Samoan was my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, Cody as well. You know what I mean? So it's let's stop doing that shit, man. You know, like, look, look, we're all human beings. Still get on my fucking nerves. I get on his fucking nerves. But at the end of the day,
Pat was dude.
Get on my nerves,
He said, TK, Stu's an asshole, dog. Like, what the fuck? You know that?
yeah.
Yo, but listen, you know how many times Graphk would call me an old fuck, and I'll be like, you bald-headed bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, man.
Yeah.
But the thing I was saying about the sensitivity thing is sometimes if you don't get sensitive and right away deflect and get mad, if you just sit and listen to what the person's saying, you could actually learn some shit, man. Like,
yeah.
There's I'd say 99% of the people on here are pretty highly educated, talented, smart, world traveled people, right? And instead of
I don't know about 90% of them.
Wait. Who? Which mean?
I would say about 25%.
Hold on. But what do you mean? You mean YouTubers?
Like just anyone, from YouTubers to
people in the chat and stuff like that.
Yeah, just I'd say people on. Well, let me okay. People who have their okay, fuck.
Dude, there's a lot of YouTubers who live in their mom's.
I know. All right, so let me rephrase
fucking
this.
ravioli stains on their gut.
Most people don't want to be assholes, right? Like, who wakes up in the morning and says, "I want to be a fucking dickhead today"? Well, I mean, I do too.
But you a New Jersey, New Yorker, like that's what y'all do.
But there's times when, like, instead of listening to like some of the word that person doesn't choose to pick right, or might have listened to what the message is and what they're saying, right? Like that's the thing. Like, because we're all gonna get, when we get we're gonna get emotional. It's like, oh man, you're yelling at me. It's like, no, this is important to me, man. It's not about, like, stop thinking like you're being attacked or yelled at, man. And that's
is a genius.
I just want people just to, like, because I'll get fired up, and to be honest with you, I would much rather get fired up on here. Call, fuck you, get the fucking little rage out, get the whatever. I'm safe here in my house. I'm not yelling at my kids. I'm not at the bar fucking punching some fucking buddy. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the perfect place to let some emotion out and be real. I guess that's the one thing is I challenge people to do their research, do their due diligence, and have their own opinions. Because if you research it and that's your opinion, even if someone disagrees with you, who gives a fuck?
Bro, that's the thing. It's about respecting people's opinion and respecting people, right? So
yes,
you like to me, it's like this, bro. When I go on my show, right, that's my opinion. It's my opinion. I formulated whatever opinion that I formulated.
Your house.
And it is what it is.
Your house. That's your house.
And what winds up happening is you get other guys who will be like, oh, well, I don't like what he said and all this shit. And it's like, yo, eat a dick. This is my opinion. Your opinion doesn't live here.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't really get upset about none of this shit, bro, because I come on, I talk my shit, and then I like to get
but you're not talking shit. I mean, I know you're saying talking shit, but you're not.
Yeah, no, it's not shit. I listen, I think it's premium information, right? It's not information.
We having fun.
Well, I don't want people
having fun, right? So when you guys
shit means like talking shit. Like talking shit to us is just talking.
I'm saying talking shit in the Martin Lawrence talk.
Yes,
kind of
yes.
So boom, right? So it's a lot of times Stu and I, we can disagree. Graphk and I can disagree, but we can respect each other's opinion because it's like, I fuck with what he's saying. I just don't agree. But
do you think we want to sit here and all of us just go, yep, like all agree on some shit? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that we're like the old guys in the Muppets. I love that shit.
They might have been racist though, dude. Those guys might have been fucking.
How you gonna call the Muppets racist, bro?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Those two
Bro, you know what's funny? There are certain cartoon characters that I think that are animals that are actually like black or white or something like that, which is hilarious, bro. Like I've always said that Panthro from the Thundercats was a brother. Panther from the Thundercats was a brother, yo. He had a van with rims. He
he's always had the nice hair, like the low cut hair.
Yeah. He had the waves, he had the spinning waves.
Yeah.
He pull up in it.
He was always kind of like not giving a fuck, cool, like you know what I'm saying. Just
he get out like Carl Weathers and whoop some ass.
Yeah,
Panther was black.
Lion was definitely a fucking corny ass fucking
surfer dude, right?
Was it Latigra or who was it? Tigress or what was her name? She
Chitara, she had ass too.
She get her shit worked. Facts.
Yeah, facts. Pull that tail up.
Yo, shout out to everybody here in the chat, man. We still running. Hey, look, me and Stu have not done a show, I think, in about 4 months. You know what I mean?
Probably
longer than that.
Nah, bro, since like April.
No, I was gonna say April. God damn.
No, we've done more shows than y'all have. Y'all haven't done a show.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all haven't done a show since Adelanto.
Well, we didn't even do one in Adelanto.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about before that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, fuck Adelanto. We're not gonna talk that shit.
My hair lip.
Look, other than that, man, I'm gonna say this because Raider John said it perfectly, man. Hashtag booty hole. For those who know, they know. That's it, bro. You know what I mean?
Listen, that was a banner moment in the
that was
I wish Hammer's fucking ugly fat ass was in here.
Hey, Stu, that was the inception. That was Wasted's first show ever. Was the booty hole show?
Was it?
Oh,
ever.
Man.
Was it? I was in a hotel in Austin, Texas.
That's right.
That was the first time I came on the show with just y'all. Because the first time it was like I came on.
Well, how'd you get on? I mean, were you like, "Hey, can I come on?" Or did Docs?
No, it was a fan show that I went on. Right.
I told him about because Wasted was talking some real shit in the comment section.
Hey, BHG or BTHG, cuz booty hole gang. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Super Omni. You know what time it is, bro. Booty hole gang, man.
Hey, I don't know if I told you, but did I tell you that the Vegas little XFL team will be training in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So real quick, y'all, for those who don't know,
Rod Wasted know too on that. And
Rod Woodson, fucking GOAT corner, GOAT safety, whatever the fuck you want to put you should GOAT this DB period.
Yep.
Purdue Raider, fucking really
Steeler.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he is the head coach of the Las Vegas Vipers now, and they are practicing out here in the Dallas area. I know Stu talked to
I think in February, not until about or late January. I'll find out.
Let me know because we got to figure out how it's gonna work with the Purdue shit with your shit too, bro.
Oh yeah, because we got. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna fuck up that Ohio State motherfucker.
I already told Tip that, bro. Like you can come stay in my house, bro. You don't like fuck all that.
Oh no, yeah, that'd be awesome.
You would stay probably for like a week, right? Probably be out for like a week or something.
I mean, probably about 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 days. Yeah.
Bro, me, bro. You don't ever want to see me and Stu in the airport drinking, bro.
Bro, 5 days of that. That's a lot, bro. Y'all motherfuckers are crazy.
They be on them hums. Oh no,
but I want to introduce Stu to Paul.
Them UAs.
Like the UAs.
You stupid, yo.
Hey, y'all don't know nothing about these, though. Y'all know about these.
Yo, those shits, those are fire, bro. Those are fire. Not the crochet ones.
The crochet joints.
Oh shit.
Yo, I forgot. Yo, I fell asleep too, bro. I went to hit you back, yo. I love
know nothing about them.
Show Pat. Hey, look at these motherfuckers.
Pat, you don't know nothing about these shits right here, bro.
The fucking look at that. The crochet ones.
Look at those.
So my father-in-law, you guys know that he's Kevin Hart's bodyguard. They were on a.
Oh, is he home? Is he there yet, or is he when?
He'll be out here next week.
Okay.
They were at a movie shoot. They were in a movie shoot in Toronto, and there was some random lady. There was some lady from Detroit there, and they had a shoe company called Fug or some shit. I forgot what it was, and she was wearing these shits. And my father-in-law said, "Yo, hold on, like I need some of them shits." So he bought me, my wife, a bunch of these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is fire, bro. Fire.
Nice, man.
Hey, how many does she have different
Oh, bro, she has the
custom joints?
I need the link, bro. I need the link.
I'm gonna send it because she has
my shoe collecting ass.
bro. She did the Back to the Future joints too. The tall
Oh
joints.
yeah. Oh, I gotta get them, yo.
Crazy.
Yo,
Crazy.
not the mags.
The Marty Mix.
The Air
The
Mags.
Marty McFly joint.
Air Mags. Yeah, the Air Mags. Them shits.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to both of y'all. Real talk. But yeah, man, thank God. Shit, I was like, I need them.
I want to say this, guys. Unfortunately, we do have to go. I gotta pay somebody, so I told him I was.
Hey, drug transaction is in the works, y'all. We gotta get out of here.
I'm like, fuck, I forgot about.
Yeah,
this.
well, yo, so what y'all gotta go see Boney T and shit?
Well, no, I'm hoping these are as good as cash. These $50 cold cards. Hey, towards the end of the month, man, times get a little tough, bro.
Hey, real quick, man. Hey, Waste, you got like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Hey, Stu, love you, bro. Pat, man, love you, bro.
I can't wait to see you. Hey, you come up here, man. Like I live down the street from.
No, bro, I will be out there. I will not miss his Hall of Fame. I will not miss that shit at all.
And Wasted, like I said, you're invited. Do not feel obligated, but I do want you.
Nah, bro, I'm coming here to boo you. I'm the only one. Everybody gonna be cheering like
boo.
That's his go sign.
That's fucking hell.
Get out of here, man. Hey, y'all be safe. Don't go to.
Hey, I want to say, hey, thanks for everybody in the chat, man. Love you guys. Go Raiders. Go Boilers. If I don't see you guys, man, have a good, safe Christmas, Happy New Year, and
don't go to jail, motherfucker.
Let me.
We running.
Yeah, you know I'm running.
Yeah. We running.
Hey, we got the shoes laced up. Trust me. No, again, let's all learn, and I got to do it myself sometimes, just to let the other person talk and actually listen to what they're saying.
Still love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
See you guys. Love you.
All right, bro. Peace. Shout out to my brother, man, Stu, man. That was dope to have my bro on. Him and Pat, these motherfuckers over there.
Crazy, yo. That shit gonna be like Lil Wayne. I ain't got no worries in Vegas.
Yeah, crazy, bro. Now let's talk about some Raiders in Pittsburgh football now, brother. Like, yeah, we only got a couple minutes. I don't want to be on here too long. We already been on for an hour and 45. I see that Dylan Parham and Alex Bars are both questionable for the game, but they said that they will play. Jacobs will play. Look, we're pretty much at full strength at this point, right? Pittsburgh, I think they said Deontay was questionable as well. A few players, but they're going to probably play as well. This is technically a playoff game for both teams.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you something real quick. Like let me ask you, like, where are you seeing this right now, brother? Like, because we talked about this whole Franco passing away. Once again, rest in peace. We don't want to turn this into a scripted thing, but this is what a lot of people have been talking about as of late. It's been scripted and blah, blah, blah. It'd be so easy, right? 50 years from the day type shit for them to come back out and win. I thought personally it worked out in our favor because we were the ones on the back end of that shit. So 50 years, we get the win in Pittsburgh. Now with Franco, it's like, oh my God, it's sad that we have to think about that type of shit. Yeah. But like, how are you feeling about this game?
Look, before Franco Harris died, I thought it was a definite win. But now, and I'm not saying that the National Football League is scripted to the point where, everybody has like a script, and it's like the WWE. And it's like fall here, you get 130 yards, you throw for 400 yards, you throw an interception in the third quarter at minute such that it's not like that. What I think has been happening in the National Football League is because the league is so intertwined with gambling. It's a legal thing now. It's out in the open. Before it was a subculture, it was an underworld kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Now you have them promoting this shit, and they're one of the biggest partners for this league and the NBA too. So what's happening is you have a lot of referees who aren't doing things in the best spirit of the game. Mm-hmm. But with all that being said, I think this is the time that the Raiders go into Pittsburgh and win this football game. Now, and there's a few reasons why.
Okay, now before we get into that, I want to say this, you guys. I talked to my brother earlier on the phone. He said the same thing. He said we're going to beat Pittsburgh. This is the most important game. And then he said we're going to beat the Niners and the Chiefs.
Yes.
You said that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So go into the reasons why we're going to beat Pittsburgh.
I think the reason why we're going to beat Pittsburgh is because they are not great against the pass, right? And Derek normally doesn't play a good game, in the cold, throwing the football. But the difference between what he had in the past and what he has now is he has so many guys that can get open and that do play well in the cold. Devontae Adams has made a career of playing in Green Bay. So that's not really going to affect Devontae Adams, right? And then now you have Darren Waller back, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have an issue with defending tight ends, and they're 25th in the league against the pass. That's a recipe for disaster. I think Darren Waller is going to get stronger and play better because now he's getting more reps and more snaps. And to be quite honest with you, that Kenny Pickett is probably going to make more mistakes than Derek Carr. So that's definitely one of the reasons why. And Najee Harris hasn't really been, I don't know if he's back.
Bro, Najee only has like 700 plus yards this season. Like, think about that. Like, Josh has 1,500 yards rushing. Najee only has like 700 to 800 yards. Like, he has not been great. I think he's averaging four yards a carry or somewhere around that range. Like, bro, like Najee has not had a great season by any stretch, bro. Like, he's been pretty bad.
He's been pretty good, but because everybody knows he's getting it, and everybody knows that Kenny Pickett and Mitchell Trubisky have not been able to move the ball at a consistent level. So, when I look at what we have offensively, it's the same reason why I picked us to beat the Patriots last week. Offensively, if Derek just is pedestrian, we have that much of a better offense than them.
Definitely,
we just do, and it's like Kenny Pickett's not going to come back and beat anyone. He's just not. There are too many young guys. Now, the Steelers next year, they're going to be a fucking problem with Pickens and Harris and all of them, but they have to have that maturation process.
Yeah.
They're going to get their comeuppance this week, though.
No, definitely. Let me see. I'm not sold on Ryan pick 6. Let me see. Shout out to everybody here in the building. Yeah, I think Kenny Pickett has hasn't he had like 9 picks in the past? Like his stat line is terrible up to this point.
He's a rookie, man. He's a rookie.
But you expect that. I mean, yeah, we can go back to DC's rookie year when he was thrusted into the starting role, and it wasn't great either. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the reason why I feel like we should be comfortable. I ain't gonna say comfortable because we're the Raiders, but like feeling like we can win this game. Like that defense, we know what Cam does.
Cam Hayward is
Cam Hayward does,
and that's the problem. You can't
TJ Watt.
Josh.
TJ Watt is a dog. You know what I'm saying? They got Mika back there, right? But their corners, they're not great. This is a game, that they run that 3-4 scheme. So like, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like we can still beat these guys. The only thing that I think that they have in their favor is the weather. It's a home game. The Franco energy is going to be through the roof over there. And we got to figure out a way to navigate through that. We have not been able to win games that's even more simpler than this in less hostile environments. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're going into a situation where these guys are going to demand this win because their guys is getting literally inducted into their Hall of Fame at halftime. So this is going to be a whole different energy, man. And
I think it's different this time because you got a lot of young guys on the Steelers roster, right? And they really, really, to be honest with you, if you were playing against Ben Roethlisberger and that group of guys and the Pounceys and guys like that, even in the twilight of their career, they would muster up something to give some resistance to us. I don't think that these guys have any connection to what happened with Franco Harris. The fan base yet. I just don't think they're there yet. And I think that Mike Tomlin is a great, great coach, and he's always been over 500 and all that. But this is going to be the year that they're not going to be at 500. It's just inevitable because the luxury that Mike Tomlin has always had is at a Hall of Fame quarterback. Yeah. There has to be some collateral damage to losing a Hall of Fame quarterback. Mm-hmm. And that's what's happening right now. And I don't. If you really look at the Raiders, right, the Raiders really should be 11-2 this year.
Easy.
And there hasn't been one game where they haven't been able to move the ball except the Saints game.
Let me ask you this. Is our offense better than their defense? We're at full strength right now.
Look, if our offense is clicking on all cylinders, yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
What's up?
Can our defense Is our defense better than their offense?
Yes, our defense is better than their offense. Our
Okay,
defense,
so
bro.
we
We
should win
we
the game.
have guys that can play at a superstar level on our defense.
Mhm,
They
mhm.
they don't have one guy that has proven himself in this league to be a
No,
superstar in that offense.
not at all.
They have guys
Not
with
at
a lot
all.
of potential. They have a lot of guys with a lot of potential.
Deontay Johnson, yes. What's their tight end name?
Pickens,
Furmouth.
oh yeah, Furmuth
Yeah,
for
Furmouth.
yeah, whatever the
He's a
fuck.
dog too. You know what I'm saying? Najee, he'll end up being a star at some point. Their offensive line has been struggling. Like this is a game that you need. Like if you really, you got to win this game. You have
You
to win this
do.
game.
You do. And I've noticed the way they call plays for Kenny Pickett. He doesn't have full command over the playbook, and they make him they relegate him to being a 2-read quarterback.
Yes.
So it's like all your reads, you have you have your primary read, you have your secondary read, and you got a check down. And it's all to the right side of the field. I can see the way they're calling the plays. You can
But did Baker Mayfield just beat us the same way 2 weeks ago?
see the difference between Baker Mayfield and what happened with that and right now is that one, Baker Mayfield played in the offense in Cleveland that was very similar to the one in Los Angeles. Also, if you think that Baker Mayfield got that playbook 2 days before when he demanded to be cut, he knew what was happening. You don't think they got him that fucking playbook when he was still,
I get that, bro. I don't
come
care if he had 2 extra days. There's still no fucking excuse.
No, it was no excuse. But what I'm saying is it wasn't the situation where he came in and just didn't get. I think that thing was in the works for fucking 2 weeks. I really do, bro.
I can see that.
I think Graphk wasn't like, oh, well, he got an extra Monday. Nah, dude. They knew that was going to, like, bro.
Bro, we know, bro. We see how Jalen Brunson did the Knicks thing. Like, bro, this happens. When I say that Josh McDaniels has already called Tom Brady, like, are you coming back? I guarantee you he's talked to him numerous times.
About tampering these people.
Yes,
still.
bro, I promise you. Like people don't want to hear this shit, but I promise you, I guarantee you, Josh has reached out and said, "Are you coming back, Jimmy G? What's up, bro? Like, whoa. Like this what happens."
And also, listen, couple of holding calls. The game never gets to that point. The game ends, right? Then you have Patrick Graham calling a cover, like a press man coverage. Pressing, like, to the point where you're like, dude, players, like Richard Sherman even said, he goes, dude, if somebody called press man in that situation, we'd be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. So there's a lot of different caveats to the reason why we lost.
No,
you
definitely.
know what I mean? It's a lot, but mostly, I would say 60% of it was like no call holding on Max Crosby. It was a lot of things to where it just put us in a bad space. And Baker, that would have never happened had the referees called the game correct.
And you know one thing, you guys, that we never really look at either? Some of these players probably be feeling defeated. Like, I can't get a fucking call, bro. Like what the fuck? Like Max still, he always has a motor on him. He's always gonna go. But like, I know some of these guys are like, what the fuck? Like, why even go 110%? If I'm not gonna get fucking shit called, like, bro, Max gets called pretty much 99.9% of the time.
Dude, they put him in a headlock on all like 3 fucking plays in a row. It was like Ivan Putski. They put him in a sleeper hold and shit, and nobody called any. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Shout to the Raiders Report by Chat Sports. 2-minute offense help Baker. Backyard football help. This is facts, but backyard football, Patrick Graham should know that very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, nah. Like, we got coaches that have won championships on this team. Like, I get it, but like, nah, we're not doing that. Yeah. I don't know if this is a fake account or whatnot, but if this is my brother Mitch, shout out to my brother Mitch.
Shout out to the boy.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Refs have been killed. Refs have killed careers. Facts. I'm a Sacramento Kings fan, man. I know that way too well. 2002.
Yeah, them handing over Shaq and them.
Look, I know, bro. Like, and that killed. That I stopped. I felt like I didn't want to watch basketball. Like, bro, like even the tuck rule fucked me up, bro. Like to the point where I was like, I don't even want to watch this shit.
It's Mitch. LOL. What's up, Mitch?
Shout out to my brother Mitch, man. But yeah, man, like, you know, hey, matter of fact, Mitch, we got to get together after the holidays too. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna be around the corner from your house tomorrow, getting me and the boys' haircuts. I'm gonna call you. Let me see. He said, slow down. He said, Mitch in the building, bro. Slow down on the fireball. Hey, you know what? My brother Mitch
tastes like
building.
Cinnabburst.
Nah, my brother Mitch is in the building. I gotta take a shot. Real shit.
Bro, what are you drinking?
Some
Tequila?
shit that my wife wanted. I don't know.
Some holistic tequila muffin?
Oh shit. Hey, Mitch said, what's up, fam? If you want me to come on after work, let me know. I'll be off soon. When are you gonna be off? Because I'm not gonna keep wasting up because he's on East Coast time. It's late out there.
Hey, you know what? Listen, if Mitch is coming on, I will wait for Mitch and go to bed as late as possible. Come on, bro.
I will wait for Mitch as long as he takes.
Oh,
Yo, come on, wasted chill, bro. You out here horny, bro. You wilding. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Sex play wasted, man. What the hell is going on here, man?
That is motherfucking stupid. Yo, Mitch, pull up, bro. Pull up. I'm gonna send you the invite real quick. Hey, you know, this is what he said. 15 minutes. He said, "Wait for turning me on."
I can feel it in my plums.
Hey, yo,
I can feel it in my plums.
I can feel it in my plums. I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna send the invite to you, Mitch. I'll send it to your. I'm gonna send it to your Instagram because I know you'll be on the phone on the way home. So I'm gonna send it to you on the. That shit funny as
the Pause Olympics are crazy, bro. We got to start editing that together, yo. The Pause Olympics are coming at the new year, bro.
Yeah, definitely. He said, if you old school fireball is like some aftershock back in it. Oh, the aftershock Jimmy used to hit. Real shit.
Aftershock Jimmy? Pause.
Fuck.
Pause.
You was looking for one though. See, you out here.
I'll have to look, bro.
You out here.
You like Gary Payton throwing it up to Sean Kemp.
You out here
came down like Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. You threw the paws up.
Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to my big brother, man, Wasted Talent, Raider Nation Unlimited on YouTube, man, go fuck with my brother, man. You already know what time it is. We got some big things in the works. Shout out to my brother Chuck, too. He's been in the building all day. He's actually working on the app and the website. We doing some big things with this Planet Raiders shit this upcoming season, next season. So stay tuned for that, you guys. We are really on the grind behind the scenes right now. We're about to do some special fucking things. 15 minutes wasted. Mitch, you are wilding. Let me see. It's cold as fuck out here in Dallas too, y'all. Like real shit.
In Jersey, yo.
Motherfucker, you in a house. I'm in the garage right now.
Yeah,
what you talking about?
But when I'm trying to let you know something, bro. It's so cold. I went to take the garbage out. My lungs were hurting, bro. Damn, it's 11 down there.
And I'm in the garage.
Yeah, you a beast, yo.
You in the fucking house. I've been in the garage for 2 hours doing this fucking live.
I actually have on shorts.
Yeah, bro. I got 3 pairs of pants on right now. Like real shit, bro. Like this ain't no fucking game. I'm in the garage because I wanted to do this show. I was like, I'm gonna come in the garage and do this shit. Like it is.
I gotta get down there and install a mini split system in that fucking garage, bro.
Bro, it's fucking freezing out this bitch.
Yo, it's
bro, I had to take the gloves off because I couldn't put the people. This is how much I want y'all to know we love y'all, man. I promise you, I had to take my gloves off so I can put y'all shit in the chat.
That's like, crazy, bro. Yo, you know Graphk is dressed like a South Park character just to give you a live. They killed Kenny, you bastards.
This ain't Mitch. This ain't Mitch.
Yeah, this ain't Mitch at all.
Yeah, this ain't Mitch.
This ain't Mitch. Yeah, we gotta go. That's definitely not Mitch, bro.
I gotta. You know what? Matter of fact, he probably been drinking all goddamn night. Let me hit him up. Hold on. This ain't Mitch.
No.
He said, yes, it is.
I know it's not.
Shout out to my dog, Mitch, man. Let me see. He said, yo, fuck you. Said, I'm in Alaska, bro. I do not want to hear it. Everybody said, Mitch. It is Mitch. It's definitely Mitch. My brother said, I'm in his sweatpants.
That's disgusting.
Shout out to my dog, Chuck, man. You already know what time it is, bro. We about to make some history next season, bro. You know what I mean? You already know what time it is. You guys, Planet Raiders, remember Planet Raiders. Just remember PlanetRaiders.com. That's all I'm gonna say.
Planet, you're gonna see Planet Raiders so much. You're going to love it. You're going to hate it at the same time, and you're going to love it again. It's going to be Planet Raiders all over
it will be the Bleacher Report for Raider Nation. That's it. Simple and plain. That's it. Like, bro, like you can just go to Planet Raiders to get everything Raiders. That's it. Simple and plain. Shout out to my dog, man. He said these two men deserve more credit. They need 10 million subs soon, man. Shout out to my dog, man, Cali boy. Appreciate you, brother.
That'd be nice, but would it be nice?
Yeah, man. Look, I'm kind of cool where I'm at.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I like being a local hero, man.
Yeah, man. She get a little more weird when you start getting more and more. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just want to hit 20K and I'll be smoothie. Just 20K, I'm cool.
Yeah,
like that was my mark when I started this shit. I wanted to get to 20,000 subs and be cool. At that point, I'm gonna fall back. It's cool. I ain't tripping. Let me see. Shout out to Raider Ader. He said, take the gloves off, bro. My hands are fucking, bro. If it's 11 degrees outside my garage, bro, like even that's why I think my Wi-Fi was tweaking a little earlier.
But it was snowing. Got frozen and shit,
bro. It's fucking, bro. It was free. We got the fucking sinks dripping and shit.
Like you got any heaters or anything? Oh yeah, you live in Dallas. You probably don't even have no heaters, man.
No, we got in a house, definitely.
No, dog. I'm talking about the fucking just like a portable heater to put in the garage, man.
No, I'm gonna get one. I got this little joint over here. That shit don't work. That shit ain't shit. Let me see real quick, man. We've been making negative history all year. How about some positive for once? 700 yards total offense. So you're saying how? What was that? 500 yards passing? 200 yards rushing?
350 yards passing, 350 yards rushing, 400 yards passing. I don't know what the fuck.
How does that work? You know what I'm saying? But hey, Julio, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for that. 700. If you put up 700 yards on offense and you lose, I will go back to you guys and say I apologize about the defense talk. I'm done.
If somebody puts up 700 yards, bro, the defensive coordinator with the prospective team who got it put up.
No, wait. This team could put up 700 yards and kick 30 field goals. We know how this shit go.
Yeah, I know. We fuck around and lose that game.
Yeah,
I've never seen a team lose with so much style in my life.
The opposing team scores 4 touchdowns. We got fucking 10 fucking field goals, and we lose the fucking game.
I've never seen a team lose with this much style in my life. That was fucking like ridiculous, bro. It's like throwing touchdowns, spectacular plays, and they lose. It's ridiculous, bro.
That shit crazy. Let me send this shit to Mitch, his email real quick, real fast. Hold on. Shout out to everybody still rocking with us in the chat, man. We had some fun tonight, man. I got to see my brother Stu again, man. It's been a minute, you know what I mean? But you know, that's my brother, man, in real life. Like I fucking love that motherfucker. For real, for real. All right, let me send this shit off to Mitch real quick. Boom, boom. All right.
Oh, big boy Mario.
Let me see. Shout out to my boy Mario, man. Styling on him the loser way. Shout out to Son. Let me see. Cole should have went to the park. You know what's funny, man? We all think that because we all watch Raider games, right? But like, there was better punters than AJ Cole. That's what's so crazy.
Yeah, but how about fuck the Pro Bowl? Like, and I got a Pro Bowl hat on right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got this all fucked up. I got turns away.
I got. Oh, shut up, bro. Is this the same joint? Hold on. I gotta find that motherfucker.
See, Pro Bowl. Wait.
This the same joint?
No, this one's a little different.
How? You ain't got the red?
I got the surfboard on it. And then we got the red brim. It's got the surfboard in it.
That shit, wait.
Oh, man, you're a hater, bro. I hope you freeze your ass off.
I am, bro. I'm fucking freezing. And I want to say real quick, too, also, man, shout out to the fucking GOAT, Charles Woodson. He sent me a Christmas card, fucking autographed. Happy holidays. Thank you for all your support this year. Wishing you a happy holidays and a wonderful new year, man. Shout out to the GOAT, man. We about to make some history, bro. We're about to make some history. Shout out to Mitch. He said, give me 2 minutes. All right, bet. Just check your IG, bro. And we're gonna run with it.
No, I didn't. Yeah, Mikey Raider, fucking bum ass.
Oh, shout out to Mikey. I will be live with him, if not tomorrow, Saturday. Shout out to Mikey. I got Mikey.
Mikey rated. He eked that one out. Bro. Justin Herbert sucks. If I would have started fucking Sunshine, fucking Trevor Lawrence, I would have won. I'd have blew him out if I started. I fucked up, and I that's what I get. I signed Trevor Lawrence out of spite, so Graphk couldn't sign him. Yeah. That's the only reason why I did it. I was on my Silky Johnson shit.
Hey, bro, it always be a man's in them. It always be a man's in them, bro. That line you up, get you fucked up. You was funny as me and Wasted talk every day about real ones and shit, and this motherfucker just.
Oh no, that's a real one move. It's fantasy football. Come on, bro. Yo, you know you respect that move, bro.
Motherfucker. Look, you could have hit me up behind us. Hey, bro. Hey, let's split this pot up. Look, grab Trevor, win this shit. We gonna see you wasn't really.
Bro.
You were so strung out on me losing that you didn't give a fuck about the play.
That's all I wanted, bro. That's all I wanted, bro. Listen, I was like Rico,
what, bro.
I was like Rico, bro. I was on like Rico, but I was like, I'm gonna drop a dime on him.
I got a question. I got a question. Wasted, man. This motherfucker, man. He ain't what I thought he was. That fucking. Shout out to Kelly boy.
Same fucking thing. But see, the thing with you is you'd have been like this, y'all. Fuck Wasted. Yo, I just signed Trevor Lawrence. His ass is gonna lose, y'all. That's it.
Shout out to Cali boy. I'm so nervous about this weather, bro. Hopefully our QB don't panic. Question: who do you think our QB is going to be next year? A lot of people saying Brady. I'm gonna say this until proven otherwise. Derek Carr will be our quarterback.
Yeah,
that's
I know. Yeah, like
that's it. Cali boy, I don't know. I just know that knowing Josh McDaniels and his cheating ways in the past, I guarantee he's reached out to Brady and these guys behind the scenes. I don't know if Brady said, I'm done after this. I don't want to come back. I don't know if Jimmy G said, look, I want to stay with the Niners. I don't know. All I'm going to say is this. Derek Carr is the quarterback until he's not.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Thor in the building. Shout out to Wade. Mitch about to come on off 50 shots of fireball. Oh, I love talk that shit.
Like, his fucking team.
Fire Josh McDaniels.
It's time for him to fucking go. Barney Rubble.
Fucking go.
Barney Rubble fucking face.
Hey, Mitch gonna be walking home. $100 super chat. I'll smoke a cigarette on the way home right now. Shout out to my brother Mitch. Oh, shit. I'll add a Newport up right now for $100 super chat.
Not a Newport, bro. Oh, a motherfucking Cadillac and shit.
The Cadillac, the hundreds.
Yeah, that's the old Southern bubble. Let me get a Cadillac.
Shout out to the Gaffler. Sometimes I go back and watch your other interviews with Mikey. Docs be keeping shit trill, man. Hey, man, you know what it is. And I love Mikey, man. But, you know, when we come on, I told Mikey this time when he comes on, I'm actually interviewing Mikey. Like, I want to talk about his history. I want to talk about, you know, blase blah. But with that being said, though, man, shout out to the Gray Sweats Bandit.
Oh, my God.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, my brother?
Ah, man, we just got off our Thursday night show, which if you watch the Raiders Report Thursday night shows, it shouldn't even be called the Raiders Report, man. It should be just called a shit show. It's just an absolute
Were you guys singing?
Show.
Were you guys singing and doing that shit this one?
No, it's every Thursday night. I can't even tell you how many karaoke songs we did. But Chugs, he's like super sick. So I actually didn't even know if he was going to be able to make it in today.
Oh, shit.
And so I brought him a whole bunch of like Edelberries and like, as much as stuff I could keep him healthy. But I did a lot more drinking today. So you're right. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about myself.
Shout out to my brother. Hey, man, you should be, man. Because shout out to my brother Mitch, man. This guy puts the work in. I don't give a fuck what nobody says about my brother. That man outworks everybody in the nation. Period. Point blank. Even me. I think I'm second to him with as many videos.
Bro, Mitch be pissing me off, bro, because I'll be trying to put my little short up and then it be like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Breaking news.
I'm like, yo, did they fucking call this fucking guy personally? Yo.
I think now luckily I got a team, you know what I mean? Like, I was in all y'all spots at one point where it was just me doing everything and I couldn't get a video out for 2 hours, but you know, now I got a team and you know, it's like, hey, this just happened. Can 3 people help me with XYZ? And it helps get the product out a lot easier. And it's something like that we've been able to build here at Chat Sports. And we do. I mean, we all work hard, but I mean, that's the real.
Shout out to James. Shout out to Jeremy. Shout out to all my guys over at Chat Sports, man. I love those dudes. For real. I've been around them. These guys are real good dudes. You have a really great team over there, Mitch. Like, real talk, bro. Like, and I think that's what we were trying to do with this Mal Shillmore thing was build a team. You know what I mean? Build up some guys that you look that's loyal, that you trust, and then we can help each other because this shit is not easy, bro. It's not.
I mean, the fact that I had to tell Alex that, yo, babe, I ain't gonna be home for Christmas Eve. That's a tough conversation to have, and I can't even imagine if I had a wife and kids.
Like us, right?
I hit up Mitch the other day. I said, hey, bro, I'm ready to chill off this YouTube shit. I said, is Chat Sports hiring? He said, just fucking with her, right? He said, bro, I wouldn't even do that to you. He was like, you will never see your family.
We work a lot, and I mean, we don't work nearly as much as what we did, but you work a lot. And I think for a family man, which I know you are, I wouldn't recommend it right now.
And I've been around Alex a million times, and I know she hates that Mitch works all the fucking time.
Hey, man, look. Yeah. See, you know what, though? This is what my daddy always said to me. And I heard somebody on Instagram say, but he stole it from my daddy. My dad said to me, he goes, you will never lose a woman chasing money.
But you'll lose money
chasing women.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that, if you're making the money, the woman will understand. I am a living example of that. I've been married a long time. I've been making money and working crazy hours a long time. And my wife's upstairs right now waiting for me to come upstairs. And it's after midnight. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make the money.
I'll give Alex a lot of credit for, because when you live in Dallas, Texas, and when I first started working at Chat Sports, you make $30,000 a year in the city. I mean, I had, bed on the floor. All my furniture was plastic. This is before I even met Graphk. And
but even when I met you, bro, you had an apartment with somebody and you had the scraper. He was scraping in a little whip, and you know what I mean. It was bad, bro.
2005 Pontiac Sunfire, 165,000 miles on that,
baby.
But my man's put the work in. That's what made me feel like, you know what? I'm gonna hit up Mitch and say, bro, I want to do this shit. What do I need to do? Because I spent the night at that apartment, bro, and used to ride in that little piece of shit car. You know what I'm saying? We all had a piece of shit whip. I got one in front of the car, in front of the house that I never start. You know what I'm saying?
I've never ever had a piece of shit whip.
I
definitely have, bro.
I mean, I feel like you can't even drive with a name like Wasted. So
you know what's funny? I'm the soberest motherfucker on this screen, and my name is Wasted.
You don't drink it all. Don't drink it all. Let me ask you, have you watched? Did you watch a little bit of the show? I know you was at work, so I know you didn't really get too much.
To be honest with you, I got off of air. I was live for about 4 hours. I got off 20 minutes ago, and the first thing that popped up on my YouTube was that y'all and Wasted were still live. So I was like, shit, let's keep this thing going. So I figured I'd hop on.
How you feeling about this game? I know Dylan Parham and Alex Barr. We're going to keep this shit light because I know, look, I do not want to hold out from Alex because I love her to death. I want her to get her man at the house. How are you feeling about this game Saturday night? Are you feel? Because I asked Wasted and Stu the same thing with Franco Pat. And I don't want to take anything away from his death at all. That rest in peace to a legend. But does that change the dynamic of this game? I remember the Texans game when Al Davis passed and the interception in the end zone, and we wanted it more than anybody else. Does that change the dynamic of this game for you? And how do you feel about this game?
In terms of, does it change the way I think of this game? Not really, because the Raiders are the hardest team in all of sports right now to predict.
Yes.
I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
At all.
If Franco doesn't pass, if he does pass, it doesn't change my opinion on this game, because I don't know what Raiders team I'm going to get. Because not only do you get a different Raiders team every week, you get a different Raiders team every half. You got to cut the game in half. That's a totally different scenario. But cold weather car, what happens there? It's going to be brutally cold. Brutal. My dad, he's a straight up weatherman. It's going to be -4 wind chill type of feel. Yeah. I just think whoever's the most mentally tough team is going to win that game. And at times that sounds so cliche, but both of these teams are very equally matched in their own way, where the Steelers defense clearly better than the Raiders. Raiders offense clearly better than the Steelers. But those East Coast games, I mean, I still remember to this day, and I laugh because I remember how excited you were when you went to that Atlanta game.
Oh my!
All week you're telling me, oh man, we're going to this Atlanta game, 43-6. I remember the Jets game, 34-3. East Coast games for this Raiders team have not been kind, but I also know this: Pittsburgh's favored, and I feel like in games this year when the Raiders have been underdogs and Raiders have had their backs up against the wall, they show up.
Yeah.
Like I don't bet on the Raiders because I like to try to put my money in areas that I feel confident in. I have no idea.
Real shit.
I watch the team.
Pittsburgh is on the East Coast.
I mean, you guys watch the team. You don't know what team you're going to get. I'm not betting on the Raiders. I have no idea.
This is the thing, though, right? It's a cold weather game. Kenny Pickett's coming back. He struggled as a rookie. Najee, I think Josh has double the rushing yards from him. I think Najee has like 750, somewhere around that range.
I love Najee Harris. He's a hell of a running back.
No,
Their offensive line is way worse than the Raiders.
Yes.
Yeah. Way worse.
Yeah.
And
mind you, go ahead.
If you're looking for people to play chalk and to play up to the back of their baseball card against the Raiders, it never happens. We're going to get the best version of Najee Harris. You better believe that.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
We're going to get the best version of George Pickens. The line of demarcation is Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett he's been a true rookie. He hasn't played well consistently all year. And in a game in this kind of cold weather and the ramifications of this game, I really don't see him playing well in this game. And it has nothing to do with Franco Harris. I think the Franco Harris and Al Davis caveat is different because Al Davis was the current owner of the Raiders.
I get that.
And all those players knew him and loved him and had a relationship with him. Franco Harris played before you two guys were born.
But Al Davis then passed away in a 50-year spot where the fucking like the same play that happened.
It's gematria happening. Gematria.
The Raiders created a Steelers team that ended up winning 6 championships. We did the same thing with the tuck rule, bro. Like 2 plays that ended up helping 2 dynasties. Like let's not do that.
No,
hold on, Mitch.
I get it.
Hold on. Mitch, you now you hate
what?
What's up?
I mean, I'm a believer that you got to give credit to Pittsburgh. I'm not going to say the Raiders created the Pittsburgh dynasty, though the immaculate
Mitch
reception.
is from Pennsylvania, you guys. Mitch is from Pennsylvania. I just want to put that out there real quick.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
I promise you this. I hate the Steelers because Steeler fans are like 49er fans where
Pussy.
they're just the worst people ever. But no, I mean, you got to give credit to Pittsburgh. I'm just saying, I don't think the Raiders made Steelers, but I do think like the immaculate reception. I said this on my show today. A play like that really helps the NFL get started because I think the reason why the Steelers have as many fans as they do, even the amount of fans that Raider fans do, like a play like that, I'd make the argument that's the most iconic play in NFL history. You can at least make the argument for it. And I think a play like that does make a lot of young fans, Raider fans, and it makes a lot of fans, Steeler fans, which makes this game that's about to happen here in a few days. I mean, that's everything that you're looking for. Big, iconic game, Christmas Eve. I can't wait. The debate I had on my live show today, because somebody asked me, was if you could start a team with a defensive player, would you pick Max Crosby or TJ Watt?
I'm taking TJ Watt.
Oh, TJ Watt gets hurt too much.
No.
So this is what I said. I said, I'll take Max Crosby because of the injuries, but if you can tell me Madden turned injuries off, I would take TJ Watt.
There you go.
And TJ Watt is juiced out of his mind. Let's be for real. Both of the Watts brothers. I know you guys. That's my opinion. I feel like
hold on. You guys, we ain't say shit.
No, I'm just saying I don't want that to because we're on screen.
Hey, look, he's racist, man. He looking at 2 white dudes. He like, I'm juiced and shit. No, I'm like, no.
No. See why you gotta take it there, bro. Yo, what I'm saying is that I don't want people because Mitch has fucking 1 million subscribers say Mitchell Renz says that TJ Watt's on juice. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that. I'm
flattered that you think I have that much power. Flattered.
No, I don't think you have
power. But it's not even just bro, it's Cam Hayward. Like they got a squad over there. You know what I'm saying? Like that defense is
great defense. You put Max Crosby on that Pittsburgh Steelers defense.
20 sacks a season.
Parsons fucking Parsons. Somebody said Parsons. I'm sorry, but dude, I'm not a big I like TJ Watt, but I think TJ Watt gets hurt too much, and I think that a lot of what you see from him was made in the lab. And even with JJ, like JJ was not a world beater when he was at Wisconsin, dude. He comes to the National Football League and he plays like Reggie White for like 5 years, and then now he can't stay on the field. I've always when I see guys like that, I always think the juice. I mean,
I'll say this. I think that both of the Watts are extremely hardworking. I do always wonder, though, I think the JJ to TJ thing's interesting, but with a guy who's got a lot of soft tissue injuries, playing in a lot of cold weather games in Pittsburgh, I do always wonder how much that impacts injuries because you got a guy like Crosby playing in Las Vegas, West Coast. It's a lot different. But, I mean, I think both players are obviously incredible, and you're going to get to see two phenomenal talents on the field. And it's funny because my comp for Kenny Pickett coming out of college was Derek Carr.
Yes.
So I feel like you're going to get both of these guys, tiny hands, cold weather game. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Are you going to be live at Chat Sports?
I hope. If I'm not, I lost my job. So
hey, you need to holler at James, man. Tell him Graphk is coming over, man. Tell him I'm knocking Jeremy off the no. Hey, me and Jeremy.
Anytime you want to pull up, we can pull up. Let's do it.
Bro, me and Jeremy can drink the boots while you do the live.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now. So it's funny you said boot. I don't know if you've ever had a boot go down on this live show. So on my channel, we do boots a little bit different. If anybody has the cojones to send in $100 super chat, I'll knock down a boot right now here tonight.
See, but I tell you, wasted. I told you. Yep. I said that Mitch would light up a Newport right now for $100.
I wouldn't. I've never smoked.
I've never seen Mitch smoke ever in life. But you know what?
I don't smoke.
I'm gonna take a shot regardless.
We do. I did a boot. Shit, I probably did a boot 30 minutes ago. It's 3 beers, so I would have to go fill them up. But if you've never had a boot go down here, let's make it happen. Let's make history tonight.
I'm fucking awesome. But hey, I'm gonna ask you guys a quick question. Do you think that the Raiders having the offense at full force has anything to do with us having more of an advantage? Because to be honest with you, we haven't really seen the full force of what we have on this field. We know it's going to be cold. You're not going to be able to move the ball the same. But the thing is, you're not going to be able to just bracket Devontae Adams and just take him out of the game and then forget about Darren Waller, right? So I think what's probably going to happen in this game is that Minkah Fitzpatrick is probably going to assume the responsibility of trying to stop Darren Waller. Because Darren Waller, I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been pretty bad against tight ends this year, right? Mm-hmm. So I think their primary responsibility is to not let Darren Waller kill them in the middle of the field. But then when you got Renfro running his little back alleyway routes, you got, Mac Hollins, who's really, like, a lot of people, to me, he's the unsung hero of this team this year. And then you have Devontae Adams with their inexperienced secondary. I think it's barbecue chicken for the Steelers, man. I really, really do. And a lot of the times I say this and then we shit the bed. But I have faith that it will not happen. We will win this game.
See, I think I look at the game less from a passing standpoint, and I think there's going to be a game where you see a lot more of Mac Hollins out on the field, because if you don't run the ball with Jacobs 25 times this game, I just feel like it's going to be a very low-scoring type of game. And the over-under, I believe, is 39.5 is what I saw from Vegas, and those guys obviously know a lot of the over-unders and the money coming in and out. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I also my problem with the Raiders' offense is all year you have such high hopes for an offense, right? And you finally get Darren Waller back in the offense. Last week against New England looked good at times, but then there's those plays where you can tell that Waller and Renfro haven't played in a long time, and I forget what route it was, but it was like Devontae and Waller are right next to each other running the exact same route. Waller clearly ran in front of a route that would have been an easy pitch and catch for Devontae. Yeah. I know when the Raiders are healthy and they have all their players on the same page, this can be a talented offense, but it just looks like an offense that doesn't still quite understand at times the McDaniel system, on top of players who have been injured and aren't, integrated into the system yet. And we're in week 16. You look at the Raiders offense on paper, it's a top 5 offense, but I've been saying that all year. So I do think the Raiders are the better team and they should win, but this is an East Coast game. It's freezing cold. I think it's whoever is the most physical team, best mental team. Cause when you commit they commit 13 penalties on offense last week.
All on the O. All on the O.
All on the offense. Like, that shit can't happen. Like, it can't. And I think the biggest loss in this game, if I'm being real with you, like the biggest like X's and O's loss is not having Rock Ya-Sin, who is a super physical corner, where if it was me, I put Rock Ya-Sin, put him on George Pickens, who is about as physical as they come, and that's the matchup. Because now I love Nate Hobbs, but if you put Nate Hobbs and George Pickens, like, you can do that. But Rock Ya-Sin, I would say, is actually more physical than Nate Hobbs. But then you leave Deontay Johnson, and now it's a different mismatch game. Not having Rock Ya-Sin in this game is huge.
Meek on Deontay.
I love Meek. I think he is a baller. He's a bulldog, and I don't say that because of the college he went to. Meek's played well. Meek played well last week, too.
He had a great game last week. Yeah.
Meek on Deontay, I would put my money obviously on Deontay Johnson.
Oh, no, you definitely have to.
He's really Pickens has the most potential, but he's their best wide receiver as of right now. Currently, Deontay Johnson's their best wide receiver. So it's but the thing about it is with Deontay, he's not a physical specimen the same way George Pickens is, and Meek seems to thrive against smaller guys, right? So I look, man, I think Meek can hold his own. This is a bend don't break defense. The offense is getting paid the money, right? This team was built to be carried by the offense, and I think this week, this being the second week of us having the band back together, we will see something a lot different. See, the reason why I'm not kind of saying that the run was going to win this football game is because of Cam Hayward. Their rush defense is phenomenal, and we got guys that are coming off of the men.
Number 5, I believe.
They're number 5. So you got Alex Bars and Dylan Parham coming up. Coming off the men, and then also Cameron Hayward, bro, is probably one of the 4 best defensive tackles in football, man.
Deontay was ruled out? I didn't see that. I didn't see he was ruled out.
I didn't know that, bro.
No, I know
he hasn't practiced all week.
Questionable. He's been questionable. So he's out? Oh, shit. Okay, so let me ask you this. Who do we have to guard their goddamn tight end? Because we're struggling at the linebacker position as well.
Hey, man. Devon Diablo's back. Firmu, or whatever. I can't pronounce his name.
Pat Fryermuth.
Fryermuth?
He was a Penn State guy. Pat Fryermuth.
Oh, so he has the Darren Waller single. Okay, cool. I got it.
Turf toe. I'll tell you what. You want to talk about bad timing? That's what Darren Waller's name is next album. Bad timing.
Oh my God! Every time something catastrophic happens to the Raiders, he drops another poorly rapped single.
Terrible, bro. Honestly, my favorite thing that he dropped this year was the minus the touchdowns against the Titans. Probably the icy hot thing he posted on his Instagram, which is like, this is what helps me keep healthy. This is like right when he got placed on IR. I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all about getting the bag. I'm all about getting your money, doing all that. But you have to have an agent or somebody in your corner that's like, you know what? It's maybe not the best move.
Chill a little bit. Yeah.
It's like, hey, Darren, let's get that bat back in the cave, buddy.
That motherfucker dropped that song the next day after we lost to the Rams in heartbreaking fashion. That's crazy.
I'll tell you what. When that shit happens, I don't even look at the post. I'm like, let me get in the comments. Let me see what's happening here.
And Darren Waller, I'm telling you right now, bro, you owe me for those views on your video because, bro, that video had 200 views after like 24 hours, dog. I did that video. That shit had like 9K the next day. So you got a little bit of love in the nation, man, even though it was.
Yeah, man.
I don't like for people pursuing their music careers, but bro, like
talk, bitch, talk that shit.
Bro, I am not all for people pursuing their music careers. How about you pursue your football career? I haven't seen Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, you're good.
One up. Mitch said he'll do a boot for 100 right now. Facts. Let me see. Go ahead, Mitch. What you talking about? Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut off Waste. Darren Waller, you're getting paid millions of dollars to play football. You're very good at football. Not good at music.
Yeah, like, not at all, bro.
It's not a rude thing to say, but to put he's not. I would control alt delete that.
And what's funny is I feel guilty because I recorded Soul Nation at his studio in Atlanta. And when I did that song, the engineer played a bunch of records that Darren Waller did. He was like, yeah, this is Darren Waller's studio. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. They're like, yeah. I'm like, I'm doing a Raider record here, like not even knowing. Oh, well, there it goes. There it goes.
The boot is
What up? Bang!
You know what? Because I love
Filled
my
up.
brother Mitch. Hold on. I'm gonna grab us. I'm taking 2 shots with Mitch. Hold on, we're not doing that. Hold on, let me
I
grab.
gotta go get my beer.
Go grab it.
This doesn't. I gotta go get it.
All right, Wasted. Hold it down real quick, bro.
I got it. Yo, listen. These guys are going to be drunk as hell. I'm going to have a shot of water with both of their drunk asses. This is going to be excellent. One up. We appreciate the $100 super. Let's go. It's boot time, baby. Hey, guys. Quick question for everybody in the chat. How much would it take for you guys to see another boot being drank? Wasted will go and go get a boot of Kool-Aid, baby, for $2. A shot of water. It's right, damn it. A shot of water. Listen, I'll chug my water for $2. Nah, man, look, bro, I gotta go to work tomorrow, brother. I definitely gotta be sober wasted, man. I have a CDL. Yo, y'all say the boot gotta come a 100, a Newport 100. I look terrible, yo. Yeah, man, but to be quite honest with you, man, Mitch is back. The Viking is back.
We got it. Coors. See, I hate the green screen, man. The green screen always makes this look weird.
Bro,
right.
you're tapping the Rockies.
We're going
What
to do
is
this?
that?
Oh, no. I got to put some Sprite Zero in my cup because I'm going to take a couple shots with you.
Ooh, boy.
What are you,
He wants the boot.
No, bro. Look, if Mitch is going to take a boot, I'm going to take 2 shots.
I'm going to tell you this right now, though. I'm about to pull the full-on, I forget what scary movie that is, where they pee out of their finger. I got to pee. So when I get done with this, I'm going to go pee, and then I'll be back. I heard Wasted say he's going to do a boot for $2. So
that's right. I'm going to do a boot of prune juice.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to our brother One Up. We appreciate you. And I'm going to take Mitch out with that $100.
I'm going to go get a beer. I'm going to get a beer.
I don't even drink. Oh, no.
I'll be about to get a beer.
No. Wasted doesn't drink. So
with a name like Wasted, shit, I'm about to change my YouTube name to Sober. Let's do it.
I'm going to take my first shot now, though, because once you take that, I got to take another one.
You're good. I got you. Lou Molina, Mitch needs an Uber. Luckily for you, I'm walking home. So
now I can tell you guys, literally, Mitch lives right down the street from his job.
Bro,
yeah.
Listen, I always keep Bud Light Lime and Coronas and stuff over here for my brother and my father-in-law when they come to my house. I will drink a Bud Light Lime, and I don't even drink.
Yeah. Let's get it.
All right, so our brother, man, he put up some money. Mitch, bust that down, man.
Are we good? All right, let's do it. 3 beers.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. Bust it down. Let's go. Shout to the chat. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. My boy. Yeah. Wasted, bust it down. Shout out to our brother Mitch. We just ended up turning this shit into fucking the Raiders report. Bro, Wasted, you couldn't bust down that little ass beer?
I don't drink, and this is horrible.
Oh.
I'm gonna smoke some liquor.
You want to see a guy take down a beer? It's Chugs.
Where Chugs at?
He already left. His record is 3 beers in like 6.42 seconds.
Holy fuck.
It's actually kind of a turn on watching him take down 3 beers. It's impressive.
Hey, yo. Hey, look, don't blame you coming home late on me.
Hey, Graphk, fuck you. I haven't drank a beer in years.
Hey, it's not a bad thing though. I told him while you were away, since you're wasted, I'm gonna go as sober 365 for the rest of the year.
My man, my man, my man. Listen. You know how we do is opposite day around here. You know what I mean?
Hey, let's do this real quick before we get up out of here. Mitch, what you've seen thus far, man, it's crazy. I don't even know how we're still in the hunt. Like, this shit is like beyond me. That like really we can really somehow, some way, if we turn on the switch and beat the Niners and the Chiefs and still, there's a really good chance we can slide to the playoffs. What is your off season? You're the GM. What is your off season shit? Like, what are you doing?
So I got asked today, what's my bold off-season prediction? And this is going to be a really, really unpopular opinion for Raider Nation. It's Tom Brady. Like,
we've been saying it. We've been saying that shit for
I'm here. I'm here for it.
We've been saying it for 2 months, Mitch.
So if I was running the Raiders organization, if you all give me 2 minutes here, if I'm running the Raiders organization, I bring Tom Brady in on a 2-year deal. Okay. Mm-hmm. You bring him in on a 2-year deal, play him somewhere around 25, 30 million, right? Because you would keep Carr for 34 this next season.
I think you can get it for cheaper than that, but I hear you.
Maybe. I guess I'm saying no matter what, you're going to pay Derek at 34 million. So if you paid Tom Brady at 30, it's still technically cheaper at the quarterback price. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady's been the one quarterback that's really been able to, we'll say, run the Josh McDaniels offense effectively. Mm-hmm. You can then either draft a quarterback cheap, or what I would try to do is, it's not going to be a big fan favorite for some people, I might try to trade for a guy like Jordan Love. Maybe I can trade for Jordan Love, get a 4th-round pick, let Jordan Love learn underneath Tom Brady. If Tom Brady plays well, you keep Tom Brady then for that next year. Then you trade away Jordan Love. And I'm going to go back to what the Patriots did with guys like Garoppolo and then Jacoby Brissett, where they were able to basically trade those players because they learned underneath Tom Brady, and people want to find a young quarterback that learned underneath Tom Brady. And if you trade for Jordan Love for a 5th-round pick, which is probably what you're going to be able to get for him, I bet you can get a 5th-round pick back for him because he learned underneath Tom Brady. If Brady doesn't play well, then you pull the whole, well, all right, the Chiefs moved on from Alex Smith to Patrick Mahomes. I'm not calling Jordan Love Patrick Mahomes, but if you let Jordan Love learn underneath Tom Brady for a year, then you just go that route. And then if that don't work, if I can get a guy like Caleb Williams or Drake May in 2024, those are my 2 favorite quarterback prospects. Yeah. I don't know. If Mark Davis tried to get Brady once before, I mean, I think you're crazy for not thinking that they're not going to try to bring him back again.
They've talked to him. They've talked to him already, man. I get
it. The guy owns the property here. He's divorced now. And I think now it makes logistical sense for him to do it. Now, even though he grew up a 49er fan, a lot of people talk about that.
I also say this, like,
that has nothing to do with
people don't want to hear this type of stuff because I get it. Like, everyone respects Carr. If you're not a Raider fan, you respect Carr. But if you're an NFL player and you're chasing a ring, realistically chasing a ring, and you want to make that last go get at it, are you going to play for Tom Brady or are you going to play for Derek Carr? I'm not saying Brady's been great this year, but people also don't want to point out the fact that the Bucs are dead last in rushing. They might have the worst offensive line in all of football. Yeah. And I actually think if you put Tom Brady with the offense that this Raiders team has in Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, Josh Jacobs, he's coming back next year. They're going to franchise tag him. Devontae Adams, like, more players are going to want to come play for Brady because he's Tom Brady. And then if you have a young quarterback under Brady, that alone is a trade chip. And that's what this team does. And
Grunt just tweeted out yesterday, you guys, he's bored.
Yeah, and he said 2 teams reached out to him. So when Tom Brady comes, hell comes with him. So the last time he did this, Gronk came with him, and also Antonio Brown came with him, and a whole lot of other players. We're not saying Antonio Clown's coming this time, but someone else will come with him, and they'll take less money because they know that they believe that they have a chance to win. This is a tax-free state. It's the team that's ready to roll. So now guys on the defensive end of the football will take a haircut just to play with Brady because they believe. And also, when you mention a guy like Jordan Love, because I mentioned Jordan Love a couple of weeks ago on my show, and I said, he will be a guy that we will bring in. This is a guy who's learned under Brady and Rodgers.
See, I'm not a fan of him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Who?
I watched him at what was it? Utah?
Utah State.
Utah State.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about Jordan Love either, but he does have talent. And I would say just watch him this year. He had a few, I would say, times this year where I thought he played okay. Maybe I'm thinking about the preseason.
Definitely. A lot of people
I'm crazy about his measurables.
Most people judged him off of the Chiefs game last year. That's why he caught a lot.
I guess I'm looking at it like this. I think NFL GMs look at it as he was a first-round pick, right? So you got first-round pick. You let a first-round pick who, let's say you trade a fifth-round pick for, okay? So now you got a fifth-rounder. But I still think teams will always view him as that first-round pick who then learned underneath Aaron Rodgers, who then learned underneath Tom Brady. And even if he never steps foot on the field, I think no matter what, you can then flip him for a fifth-round pick. Like, it's very hard to find a player who you trade for and then get the same trade value. Like, you're not going to buy a car at $25,000 and then sell it for $25,000. I think Jordan Love is that safe area where you can do that. And I do think his upside is there. I hate to do this to y'all, though. I got to pee, and I play a game here on the Raiders Report. When I go pee, every single $10 super chat that comes in, I'll do a fireball shot for. So we're going to keep that game going, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Yo, listen, Jordan Love is a guy that is big, he's strong.
This motherfucker, bro, crazy, bro.
He's animal. I love it. He's big and strong. He throws the ball hard. So everything else you can teach him. And that's the thing I look for. So, like, for me, the next quarterback that becomes the quarterback of the Raiders after Derek Carr, what I want from him is I want him to be a guy who is very physically talented. And I'm not saying Derek is not, right? But I want somebody that is like a guy who can run the football. Big arm. Like, that's what I want.
We get that. Like, any sane football fan knows what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? When you say, like, you want a player with the measurables match up, and especially in today's football, you have to be able to get loose. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing that's scary, bro. Like, even Joey Bosa doubled down the other day. Did you see the shit with Khalil Mack?
Oh yeah, I saw it when it was.
He doubled down with the little wing shit or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah. Like, he doubled down. Like, shit. Like,
Joey Bosa has a slice of pizza for a nose. Bird beak fuck, it's ridiculous. Do I like Anthony Richardson? Yes, I do. At first I said I didn't, but I watched him. I like Anthony Richardson. Yes, I like Anthony Richardson. And I hope that Anthony Richardson doesn't go in the first round. Oh, man, we got a $10 super sticker.
My brother Crypto, what's up with you, Crypto? Shout out to Crypto, because this is my guy that's been rocking with our brother Big Mike. You know what I'm saying? So,
Big Mike's brother.
Crypto, you are family regardless of anything, because Big Mike is our brother and we love him. And we're going to start pushing him a lot more. Crypto, come holler at us, man.
Real talk. Yo, listen, you see, look just like Big Mike's Big Mike brother.
There you go.
No, that's actually his brother.
Yeah. And Mitch know Big Mike. Mitch he met him out there in Atlanta. So.
Oh, and in the wasteland.
Oh no! What the fuck are you doing, brother?
It's a 10. Oh, there's another one. That's how it goes.
$10. Oh, Dox, you gotta take a shot. $10.
Mitch turned his shit into his show.
It's ridiculous.
You know what? Fuck it. Hey, Donovan, I love you. And shout out to his picture. His default picture is me, Wasted, Andy, B, Hammer, and Donovan. No, you motherfuckers, bro. What the fuck are y'all doing? No!
Bro, I'm about to take a shot of Ensure right now. My old ass.
So last night, man. Oh,
fuck.
Last night I had a hell of a night. So I was off on Wednesday, and I get to show up late on Thursdays to work. And Alex hit me at like 12 o'clock with, yo, let's do some shots. I was like, I don't really feel like doing it, but I mean, Latina shots, usually good things for me, right? So I was like, all right, like let's go about it. Let's get it going. And had a hell of a night.
And mind y'all, this is Mitch's like future wife. Like real shit.
Yeah, we go ring shopping.
Go ahead, though.
With what?
Bro, I love you. I love you, bro. I love you. I got to take another one for you, too.
Jesus, bitch.
Where are we at, too? Because I'm
gonna
up. I got a
fucking
few
die
in me.
right
I'll
now.
say this, though.
Bitch, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but it's money
key
raining
is
from the
this.
skies.
The key is this. You got to know what you can drink. I can do beer and I can do Fireball. Outside of that, nah, I can't do it. Tequila, no.
Fireball tastes like Cineburst.
We're not doing this shit. Hey, James,
Tastes like
James
what?
paid for you. Yeah, Fireball. There you go, Mitch. That's you.
That's not Fireball. You know what tastes like Cineburst gum? Fucking Black House.
What the fuck is that?
You ever drink Black House before?
I've
It
never
tastes like
heard of
it tastes
Black
like
House.
it tastes like Cineburst gum.
What's
Nah, I ain't-
Cineburst?
Well, I'm old. Cinnamon gum. Big Red.
You
It tastes
don't
like Big Red.
Red.
Gum. Yeah, Big Red, Cineburst. It was like a fake Big Red back in the day. So
Cineburst.
I'm old. Mitch, I'm old, man.
Hey, you know what's funny is always it. I try to act like I didn't know what the fuck Cineburst was. I definitely know what the fuck.
Bitch, you know what it is? You know what it is.
Cineburst?
Cineburst gum.
Shout
It
out
was
to Polly.
cinnamon gum with like little crystals and shit in it. It was
Yeah, facts. It's either Carr, Brady, or Rodgers as our next QB. You got to put Jimmy G in that motherfucker too, though.
Uncle Jesse is not coming to the Raiders.
Don't count
Crypto.
that out.
I don't know.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't know what the fuck that shit was for, Crypto, but I appreciate you,
No,
my brother.
I think Jimmy G is going to be the Jets quarterback.
So do you think they're moving on from Zach Wilson?
They need to. Did you watch tonight's game?
He's terrible.
Yeah, to me, it's not even so much about the play, right? Like my biggest knock on Zach Wilson, and I mean, this is just being like real life, and I think sometimes people take out of the evaluation of any player because he was from BYU, middle of freaking nowhere, conservative, and you're going to throw him into New York. I get it, East Rutherford, New Jersey, but I mean, no, that's just not going to work, and the talent's not there. You could say that the talent's been wasted in New York. It's just not.
Talk that shit, man.
Wow. Not the double entendre. Not the double entendre. No, but in all seriousness, they called him the Mormon
Jeff,
Mahomes.
I got you. Hang on.
Look, they called him the Mormon Mahomes. I really think the problem with him is not the fact that he's in New York. I think the problem with Zach Wilson is that he's a spoiled trust fund baby. And they put him in a situation where, you know, in New York, you got to earn it all in New York. You know, I'm from the tri-state area, and I tell everybody that, and it's the reason why a lot of times I've been hard on Derek Carr, because I've watched the New York media run a 2-time Super Bowl MVP and a guy who was 5th or 6th in every other meaningful stat category out of town like a dog. Yeah. They ran Eli Manning out of New York like a dog, bro. And we'll sit here and let a guy who's never won anything be mediocre. We need to change our mentality in Raider Nation, bro. The New York Giant fan base was like, listen, even though he's 2-time Super Bowl MVP, beat Brady 2 times, 2 rings, the most successful quarterback in the history of New York football, they still ran him out of here. Still, get him out of here. We gotta get another quarterback. The Raider Nation needs to be that way, bro. We need to demand that level of excellence.
Hey, Mitch, you really came out here to kill me, bro. This shit crazy.
Yeah. This is just another Thursday, brother.
Hey, you know what's so funny? I need to tell everybody this because I know my brother.
I do this 3 days a week. This is
No,
why I don't look the way that I used to when you first met me.
But let me say this though. Mitch is my brother. When I go rock with him, he does not drink like at all, really, when he's not working.
I don't drink outside of work.
No, bro, like at all. Like
that's how you have an awesome job.
Yeah,
you get to drink at work.
No, bro. I'll hit him up like, let's go get a drink or something. He'd be like, bro, like I'm trying to stay away from that because I drink enough at work. You know what I'm saying? So like we'll get together, get like it's some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get wrong, we get together, we still get fucked up, but like like he's trying to fall back from that. Like this work shit. This motherfucker.
So I'll say this. I'm once I have kids, the drinking will stop. Like I don't know if I'd want my kids to see me drink the way that I do. right? Like, don't get me wrong, it's on the internet, it's there forever, all that type of shit. But for now, if me doing what I do helps my kids 5-10 years down the road, I'm putting my body on the line. And some people can say what they want about it, but I'm gonna do it. So,
Mitch, can I say that you're a professional bar athlete?
I've been told a lot worse. I mean,
No. You know what? Fuck that.
what?
How do you feel about being known as the college Raiders channel? Like the frat, because that's what everybody always hits me with. Your brother, that's frat
Oh, we
shit.
fratty. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'll say this: I'm 29. I'm the oldest guy, basically the oldest guy at my company. Like everyone else, like I am the grandpa at my company. Like if you're 29, like I'm the grandpa. Besides CEO, COO, grandpa, right here.
Yeah, and James ain't too far behind either, though.
I mean, like the oldest guy at our company is 40. Our CEO is 40, and then it's 37, and then we got two 30-year-olds. Then it's me at 29. Everybody else is 24 and under. But I'll say this, like I wanted to replicate my show. Honestly, my show got popular after I felt like I made it after an Oakland tailgate. Like that's just the God honest truth. I mean, when you talk about like meeting people, starting shows, creating friendships, I remember the day I met Graphk. Homeboy showed up in Marshawn Lynch socks, Raiders shorts, Raiders t-shirt. And I remember I was like, oh, so this is different. And it was, though. And I think meeting Graphk, and I will say this the day that I die, meeting Graphk showed me what a Raiders fan was. And until I went to my very first Raiders game in Oakland, I couldn't consider myself a Raider fan. So when you watch all those old videos of me in my first year, I never called myself a Raiders fan because I didn't feel like I deserved it. And then I went out to a Raiders game in Oakland, Monday Night Football against the Denver Broncos.
I remember that.
And, Graphk the entire time before I'm going out there, he was such a dad, like, which is why I love him. He's like, yo, you can't go here. You can't go here. You're too pretty to go here. You better not walk your ass down here. And he was like, telling me all this stuff, which I appreciate. But I get to Oakland and it's how much can you eat? How much can you drink? Family this, family that. Like, there's no way you're going to leave sober. No way you're going to leave drunk. People were offering me this and that, this and that. And, at that time, I think I had 15,000 subscribers. Man, I can't even imagine what it would be like now if I showed up to a Raiders tailgate in Oakland. But in my mindset, I was like, I want to create a show where I can make an Oakland tailgate on air. And then COVID hit. And then when COVID hit, we couldn't have tailgates anymore. We couldn't have like that atmosphere. So our show got popular, I think, during COVID when I was like, all right, let's make an Oakland tailgate live on air. And I've kept it ever since. And that's what I tried to do.
That's fucking awesome, man. That's
and that's awesome like, don't get me wrong, it's fratty as hell. It is fratty as hell. And I'll be the first one to admit that. But I'll tell you this, I try to bring in Oakland tailgate every time I go live.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I can say this.
Nothing like an Oakland tailgate.
Shout to Black Sales. I'm trying to get out there, brother, but I don't know. Like, if my family, I'm doing a new year with my family. I gotta say this, bro. Like the shit that Mitch has done with this shit, bro. Like, this shit different. It's different, bro. Like, it's different.
You said you put the bar so high, bro, and I'm not blowing smoke up your
No, but waste it. He got people paying for fake subscribers and fake views.
Oh my god,
it's different. It's different.
No, not you.
I don't pay for fake views.
No, not you. I'm saying
not you.
You got people trying to keep up, but bro, like, look, man. At the end of the day, like for me, it's a little different from me, right? Like I'm a guy, pretty established guy, older. You know what I mean? I'm in my mid-40s. So for me, you know what I mean? I didn't even know that this was even a thing. And what wound up happening was, me being a Raider fan, I'm like watching professional wrestling clips and old boxing videos. I used to box and I love boxing. And it took me to Samoan. I was like, okay, cool. And then it took me to from Samoan, it took me to you and Graphk. And when I used to see you, I'm like, why are people sending money? Because I didn't know that you can be live and respond to people on YouTube. And then Graphk was on one day, and I'm like typing, I'm responding to the video, and he reads it back. And he's like, yo, wasted talent. Yo, that's a great da 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 da. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, oh shit, he's responding to me. And then I would watch Graphk all the time, and that's how I got into this. And I used to respond to Graphk, and he would be like, bro, that's a great comment. Yo, you need to pull up on my fan show. I went on his fan show, and then after that, he was like, yo, bro, what's your number? He called me. He's like, yo, bro, you need to make a channel right now. And then, that's cool. And then I did. And then Anthony hooked us up. And then you came on our show over there. And then that was it for me. Like, when you came on, bro, my shit took off.
I'm going to say this. Like, when Mitch came out to LA, like, Mitch didn't have to do that shit. Like with his company, like with what they got going on, like, that shit was beautiful, bro. Like he didn't have to, like, don't get me wrong. I got my brother a flight and all this shit, but it's like he slid out there and it was like, bro, like he didn't have to come out there and do that. Yeah, like my brother had to fight his company for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
appreciate Mitch, bro. Like, if it wasn't,
bro, you don't understand that. Like, he had to like get at them, like, hey man, Graphk my bro, like let me do this, like let me do this, because his contract, like he's a different type of situation. You know what I mean? Like, it's not us, it's not what we on.
Yeah,
a little different.
It's two-sided, right? Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely days, right? And I mean, I've talked to you, Graphk, off air. There's definitely days where I'm like, man, I wish I could do what you guys do. I mean, I do. I wish I could do what you guys
10 times. Yeah, I know.
But then there's also days where I'm like, you know what? I do think like what we're building here at Chat Sports is cool, and the idea of, man, it's cool to me that a Raiders channel can help build a Steelers channel who we're going up against, right? A Ravens channel, a Falcons channel, in terms of somebody else being able to live their content dream. Now, it's not guaranteed. You still got to work your ass off, but it's cool. There's no doubt about it. But like, I also, though, I tune into a lot more of y'all's shows, I think, than you realize. And it's just because I like to just listen to different takes, listen to different content creators, which is why I'm even here tonight. Like, I saw Graphk was live with Wasted. I wanted to meet you in New York, Wasted, but I was talking to Hammer, and unfortunately our dates were kind of messed up just because the only free day that I had was Thursday, and I haven't seen my dad in a year. So I was like, I got to hang out with my dad on Thursday. And I couldn't really, make it happen. But I think Raider Nation is cool as hell because of, like, this right here is what it's about for me, where, like, I could have gone home, I don't know, an hour ago. I'm good though, man. I'm still awake. I'm still alive. The more I drink, the easier I know that walk's going to be home. So let's keep this going.
Go flow home.
I'm going to say this, man. Like, I love my brothers, man. Wasted. Bro, I think we're over 3 hours on this live. Wow. You're saying, like, my brother Mitch just randomly hit us and pull me up. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I mean by just, like, this shit different. You know what I mean? It's like, we can just, some ghosts can just pull up. You know what I mean? Like, some ghosts just, it's like, oh shit, let me get a go in real quick. Go. Yeet. You know what I mean? So
beautiful.
I don't know if I'm a go, but
no, you're definitely a go. You're definitely a go.
Hey, Mitch, man, listen, I've
been in this for, I think you got to.
It don't matter. You definitely a go. I don't give a fuck what you like. I don't give a fuck what, none of that. You a go.
It's early yet. It's early.
Mitch, if I say it, a real Raider fan you a go, bro. It's different.
It's early. I'll still say it's early. I mean, I'm working my way to. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, we all have goals, right? Like,
hey, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Hey, go ahead, Wasted. What you talking about?
No. I'm just saying. I'm like, hey, Mitch, man. If you're not a goat in this shit, then there aren't any goats. Like,
What the fuck is going on?
Like, who else? Who else? Come on, bro.
I mean, I think the term GOAT.
No, your problem is you think that because motherfuckers was Raiders and it was longer than that and boo, that shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
But the term GOAT, right? That there needs to be longevity. Realistically, the YouTube game is still so new.
Okay.
It's too new.
Okay.
The door's open. I'll go down as a Raiders YouTube guy who helped see like that other people could do it. GOAT though is a strong term. That's a strong term.
So let me ask you this. You can go to you can go to road games right now, right? And like people know who the fuck you are. Like go to road games. Like if you popped up in Pittsburgh in a couple days.
I thought you said Rogaine. I'm like, am I losing hair that bad?
No, we are losing hair.
I talked to you about that the other day when I seen you the last time, and you didn't want to talk to me, but it's cool. But
a lot of stress.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I will admit, I could probably go to some places. I mean, I went to New York and I ran into 2 Raider fans, and they were like, "Yo, are you that guy?" And it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's always cool. I mean, when you and I did that event in Texas, the fact that 20 people show up to just say what's up to us in Texas. I mean, I think my coolest Raider story ever was I was with Nick Wachowski at Topgolf, and a Raider fan came up to me and ignored Nick Wachowski at the time and saw what we were doing on the Raiders report and was like, "Yo, is that you?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool." Quick, kept on walking.
Hey, that shit happened with me and Marquette.
I bet it does all the time. Like, yeah. And I think like that's probably the coolest part about doing this YouTube show, when people who you've never met before come up to you and they act like they know you all the time, and it's why that's why I'm hard on people. And when you like Chris right here, right? He's got a picture of himself. That's what I need. I don't want no eggheads. I don't want no G's, P's, Q's. I want to see faces, because I feel like y'all get to know my face, but when I walk down the street, like I want to see like Wasted. Like if Wasted walks down the street, I'm gonna see Wasted.
Yeah,
Graphk, I'm gonna see him. Like, and I want to be able to see faces, because I hate when somebody's like, "Hey, Mitch," and I don't know who you are. Like that makes me feel like that's in over my head. Like that's not who I am. Like
when they're like, hey, Mitch, I'm .369. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like they got a picture of He-Man or something as their fucking avatar.
But that's how I get to know people. Like seriously, like some of my biggest supporters on the Raiders report, I know them by that avatar. And I love them, respect them, but I want to like know who they are. You know what I mean? And if that's all I can get.
But let me ask you this real quick, Mitch, on the way out. How do you feel about all these fake? How do you? No, not at all. How do you feel about these fake guys with these fake views and these fake subscribers? You know it's real.
Be honest, I don't know.
No, don't do that bullshit.
Buy stuff. Huh? Like I know people can buy fake views, fake subs, but I mean, I'll say fake views, fake subs. It's kind of like if I were to go on,
because you guys have 100+ subscribers, right? These other guys be having 30 or 40, and then they do more views than you. How does that make any sense?
I mean, in terms of that,
I love you, bro. I don't want to do that to you. I'm just saying, like
I'll say this: if you're paying for fake views and fake subscribers, it's kind of like going on a dating app. And if I were to put on a dating app that I'm 6'4" and I show up to a date and a girl looks at me and she's like, "You ain't 6'4", or if I tell Alex this is about to be the best 9 inches of your life, she gets down there, she's like, "That ain't it."
You pull up with 5, it's all bad.
Give me a little bit more credit than that. You wore my bathing trunks, brother. Don't give me a little bit more credit than that. But I mean, that's what it is, though, right? Like that's what it is. And
look, if you show up with 5 though, and you fuck her twice, then it's 10.
This motherfucker's stupid.
I'm trying to do the math there. Man,
Nah,
maybe
but
that's
let
maybe
me
that's
say
why I
this.
go on so many second dates.
I love my brother Mitch. But I also love.
I will
my
say though,
sister.
YouTube's about algorithms, and it's about doing different stuff, and it's about. So I mean, I'll say this: like, if you put out like the longevity of videos, that can change up how many views you get, because YouTube knows this. If you're making a certain video at a certain length, they don't have to pay you as much compared to if you make a video at another length. And if you do that, you get more views, but you don't get as much money, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of YouTube. I think we understand it pretty well here, but I will admit, if somebody gets that many views, it's very peculiar to me.
No, it's fucking stupid because it doesn't make any sense. You can't do it. You can't drop a video. You got 80,000 views in 2 hours.
I'll say this: if it's got 80,000 views in 2 hours, it should have 120,000 in 4.
Talk that shit.
That's just the way YouTube works. Yeah.
Well. On that note, my Wi-Fi is a little tricky right now. So, shout out to everybody here in the building. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Wipe them fucking feet. Real talk. If you're not subscribed, man, to Wasted Talent and what he got going on over there at Raider Nation Unlimited, subscribe to that channel. And
I just realized I'm not subbed.
Oh, it's terrible, Mitch.
Yeah, you a terrible motherfucker, man.
Well, I'm subbed on my personal channel, but I'm subbed on the main channel. So.
I appreciate you.
But shout out to our brother Mitch, man. This motherfucker been working all goddamn day and jump behind a green screen to fuck with us for the next 2 hours. So
I mean, this is my main studio. This is my area right here. I mean, we got this is the setup. There's Craggy Games. We can play a little Craggy Games. Not a sponsor. Not today.
But either way, it don't matter because my brother just pulled up on us. He could have went home, but he came fuck with us. You know what I mean? So shout out to our brother Mitch, man. And let everybody know where they can follow
you guys staying live.
Huh?
Right. Nah,
How much longer are y'all staying live?
I'm about to hit the off switch because I got to get up and be to work at 7 in the morning. So, it's 1:13.
I
I
feel
don't know
that.
how my dog just killed my fucking Kings beanie.
Yo, I love you, Chloe. I love you, Chloe. Eat it. It's terrible. The Kings suck.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I mean, you can't disrespect the Kings. I mean, that's like
we have a Kings Nick beef. We have a Kings. I'm a Nick fan. He's a Kings fan. It's a deep seated beef.
I mean, if I had to root for a team, it would be the Knicks. But
thank you, Mitch.
You got it.
Listen, man. I know it's you're coming back a little this way to the East Coast.
What?
Come back.
What you talking about?
If I had to root for a team, I grew up on the East Coast. I would root for the Knicks.
You know this is what we're gonna do, right?
Shout out to Mets fan. Mets number one. Like I love the Mets. Mets are.
He's gonna say shout out. He's gonna pull me down, everybody. No, boo.
Mets, Knicks. Those are my two teams if I had to root for.
Let me ask you a question real quick about the Mets. I'm a Yankee fan, but what do you think about the way Steve Cohen is spending money like a drunk man in a strip club?
If you got billions and you want to spend billions in a strip club, throw it. Because if you're competing with the Yankees, you gotta.
Yeah. That's the one thing. He's gonna take New York over. I could see it, bro.
I mean, no, you're not gonna take New York. I mean, New York is, as much as I love the Mets, my grandparents actually, to date, I believe still have the most liked picture all time on Mets Instagram. I believe, and I love the Mets, man. Like, that's my team. Never going to take over the Yankees.
No, bro, you got to understand something, Mitch. This is what happens with the Mets and the Yankees, right? You'll never take the town from the Yankees. Nobody will. But what I mean is that for the time being, right? Like, I remember in 1986 when the Mets won the World Series, New York became a Mets town for about 3 years. When Strawberry and Gooden and Gary Carter and all of them were here, I remember that vividly. New York was a Met town. New York was a Met town for like 3 years, bro, because the Yankees were bad. And Don Mattingly was there by himself, and Dave Winfield, it wasn't working out. It was a lot of Willie Randolph was getting old. But when the Yankees are good and the Mets are good, all things being equal, it's always a Yankees town. It's the same thing with the Jets and the Giants. It's always a Giant town. It doesn't matter what the Jets do. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But what I mean is that the Mets, the way they're going for the foreseeable future, if they start winning and the Yankees start careening off the cliff, it will turn into a Met town for a few years. I've seen it happen before.
It might turn into a Met town for a few years, but I think that's because you win 100 games for the Mets, and that's like, shit, that's great. You win 100 games for the Yankees and losing the playoffs, that ain't shit. So,
bro, like, to me, I want Brian Cashman gone. And we've consistently won with Brian Cashman. Like, to me, I'm like, it's time, bro. Like, we haven't won a World Series since 2009.
My brother's going home. Mitch, get your ass home to Alex.
Peace.
Do your thing. Wasted. I love you, my brother. Hey, real.
Peace.
This shit was so fucking dope to have my bros on and to have Stu on. This was so fucking dope.
You guys want to play shot clock?
What's that?
All right, so this is a game, shot clock. 60 seconds on the clock. Give me a sec here. We're going to play shot clock. Hang on. I'm going to blow your mind. 60 seconds on the clock. Every $10 super chat that comes in, we're doing a shot. Let's go. And then we're leaving. There you go.
So you want to kill me the fucking tonight, bro?
Yep. Graph's actually going to do every shot that comes in for $10. It's just as soon as it hits 60, the game's over. That's the game.
Man, bro,
as you can see, I can hold this really sturdy right now.
You trying to fucking kill me, bro? Like,
there we go.
Like, what the fuck? Hey, Mitch is taking all that shit. Real shit. Terrible motherfucker.
No, Graph, this is you. I did a boot. If we get 100, I'll do another boot. But besides that, it's all you. I will say, though, just like the MLB trade deadline, the fax machine comes in late. There you go. There's one for you. Sometimes you got to let the fax machine roll in.
Oh, boy.
What the fuck, bro?
You got to let the fax machine roll in. So if we get one, sometimes it takes a little while. That's okay. That's one for you. Take it.
Come on, Graphk.
You ready?
Graphk looks like he has Bell's palsy.
See, this is why you got to find something.
No, I was trying to
go. I know I can do.
I was trying to go knock something down tonight, and now it's not gonna happen. So,
I mean, if anything, I'm helping you out. Those bunk beds are comfy though, so you can knock them down on them.
Hey, I want everybody to know that Mitch fucked a bitch on my kid's bed.
Ryan Mallett's girlfriend.
Yes! 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 I remember that day. Mitch was like, I'm trying to get her
She wasn't even good looking, honestly, though.
But he was like, I'm trying to get her the fuck out of here.
She was weird.
She spent the night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, bunk beds.
Yeah, no, my son's was in California.
No, I know. I'm just saying. So was she on the top bunk or you on the bottom
my
bunk?
son, no. My son's was in California for the summer. Mitch knocked her down on the lower bottom.
Nah, that was top bunk, but I slept on the bottom bunk. I slept on the bottom bunk. That stays here. That stays here.
That stays here in front of just a bunch of motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yo, he climbed over the top bunk and jumped in the pussy like Jimmy Superfly Snooker.
No. Hey. Mitch, I remember that shit. I remember that day.
That was the day you ruined my bathing trunks.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, what the hell's going on here? I'm going to bed right now. You guys wore each other's trunks?
So I had Raider trunks, and I forget why you needed trunks, but you put on my Raiders trunks.
You gave them to me?
Did I give them to you?
Because I remember I bought the same ones. Remember? We took pictures in the same ones?
Yeah. All I remember is, and I quote, this is a quote. Yeah, bro, I ruined these. I was with my wife too much.
Oh, so shit. Yeah. So I might have splashed in this shit.
Ew.
Man. Fuck you mean?
I mean, it's his wife.
No, I'm saying, how you gonna splash in another man's trunks? That's just
It's
disrespectful.
his wife.
Mitch knew what time it was.
Sketchy ass trunks.
It was a swimming pool. It was late.
It was a party event, like at the pool, and
Dude, that was a crazy night.
Oh,
That was a hell of a night.
Yeah, it really was.
Shit, that's 3 years ago.
Yeah, real shit.
That's before you even had a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I never had. Yeah, exactly. You motherfuckers is crazy. Mitch, get your fucking ass home, man.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I think Wasted just left.
No, I was about to leave, but I said, bitch, you have a good night, buddy.
All right, guys. Much love. If y'all haven't already subscribed to Docs Wasted, please make sure you do so. Wasted, I'd love to become on your show if I could.
Listen, bro, I would love for you to come on, bro. We need the link. I need Mitch, the GOAT, to come on through, man. I appreciate you, bro. I've had all, but you know what? I'm very, very lucky. I've had everybody in this game that I respect on the show, bro, and I gotta have you on again, bro. That'd be dope, man.
Okay, let's link up. We can make it happen. No, I'm always down. I just got to find time. And I don't mean to be a jerk with this one, but it's like I'm sometimes very difficult at times to get in contact if I'm not at work. If I'm at work, I'm all y'all's. And Graphk can tell you. Graphk will text me and be like, "Yo, can you come on?" I say no to Graphk way too often, and I feel bad. But it's when I'm at home, I gotta be home. When I'm at work, I'm at work. So we'll link up though. I promise.
Yeah. Bro, as motherfuckers that have families, we know how this shit
No,
go.
we definitely know, brother.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother Mitch, man. Hey, bro, you already know, my brother. I fucking love you to death. Thank you for pulling up on us tonight, man. This shit was least not even expected at all. But everybody go fuck with my brother, man, and go fuck with Wasted. We gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna lay my ass down with my wife.
Listen, I'm gonna lay on my wife's breast and wake up in 2 hours and go to work.
I'm gonna go slumber with Chuck.
Love y'all, man. I love my brothers. We out.
Oh, yeah, man. Peace.
Peace.
Wow.